That is
no. I tend to sorry. I tend to disagree with you in that aspect. Why? Because when people say calm, I'm more or less like a critical analytics. I don't go to this camp. I don't go there. I sit down based on fact, just like the same way we're having a conversation right now. That is what I'm doing. I will tell you directly, irrespective of whoever I'm stepped on. So for people who are in camp, those are the people that will say fact. They rather just go about reliability, try to dodge the simple truth. But when you're not, party stands to any party, it makes it easier for you to express yourself, regardless of who's, told you step on.
I'm sorry. It's not like I'm directing it to you. But what I said earlier is that if you cannot advise your if you cannot advise maybe
no. You know what my problem? I don't even need to. Sorry. Let me.
I'm talking about.
No. This is my point. I know. This is my point. To me, is more or less like another set of public people who, in his own view, will say is fighting for justice. But the primary people or stakeholders in this whole thing still fall back to the family. So if at the end of the day, just like the rabbis having a fallout with different people, so it can only mean one thing, that if the rabbi genuinely did not matter. So at the end of the day, it's still going to be your primary responsibility to bury your child, irrespective of what people say. So if in the course of you trying to get the monetary support from this platform, then the other platform, then you use your son as a bait for negotiation or discussion or for trend or for sensation, then at the end of the day, it's still going to fall back to the fact that you are not being responsible. So I'm just saying, like, the people who probably have a present platform with the Paparino should do the needful by advising him, at least go and bury his son, let him be put to rest. Then you can further discussion. But I understand that if once that is done, then there's no point for any proper discussion or what. Yeah.
Because you also need to realize that.
Yeah.
You also need to realize that as a citizen, the father is not just responsible for the children. The government is responsible. You get it? It's not like it's 50-50. It's not like since you do to somebody, you are responsible for the person. So if there's anything, government is to come to your rescue.
Thank you.
To do most of the thing. So most of these decisions that we got to, it's because that it is because I don't know, maybe we careless, or we have failed to move a step ahead from the
Thank you. Now, what you just said now take me back to the actual fact that in the real sense of it, why should having a lawyer when it should be the state prosecuting this case? Why does it need a lawyer when it should be the state? It should be under the state in the real sense of it. So what is the essence of it getting when the state should have accorded him or appointed a lawyer for him? So just like I said earlier, I said, what is the basis of this case where everybody is struggling, discussing, and fighting all over about? Was there a place where a murder was reported? We're yet to get the right answer, which I know is not. Yes, no, I'm just saying. Listen. I'm just saying, because if truly there was a place whereby a murder was reported, outrightly suspect will be picked up. Not like
you are wrong, my brother. You are wrong. I'm sorry to say that. The police has the obligation to investigate this matter.
So you don't understand what I'm saying? I said at what point? See, that's why I said if a murder was reported, that's my point.
Either you report this case to the police, or you do not report, or you lie to the police. It is the police that has constitutional rights. Okay.
Yes, and nobody is disposing that. I'm saying it's just like when somebody died in my house, I went to a police station to get a police report. It's different from when I went to report a murder. I'm not sure you're getting that fact straight. There are two different things. I'm saying when I went to report, a murder, and I am there at the police station to say, okay, I need a police report. That is when the police will ask, okay, what happened to the person? They'll just probably some will come to inspect the body and just write your reports, because at the end of the day, there's no basis for investigation. That's they're coming to your house. It's just like inspect the scenario, whether you've cleaned up this one or that one. But when you reported a murder, it is a ground for them to do. In that case, this discussion is not different. If I'm reporting to get a report, that is with a motive to bury. But when I come forward to your desk to report a murder, I'm not coming to bury the child. I am coming for a proper investigation. So at what point this whole scenario changes? That is what I'm saying. So if at the end of the day, what the corona, the fact that before the corona is different from what everybody is now, the narratives we have in here is different from what is at the corona, then how do you now expect justice?
Yeah, but it is the duty of the police. That is what we have to talk to. And our scarce resources, government have spent on this perspective for training and so many other stuff. They are meant to solve the crime. Their job is just to solve crimes. You can't tell me that if you go to especially on this case, they took that body probably to the police station. If we had the rights of people leading these losses from the selfless people, from that police station itself, all the people on duty that day, they will first investigate them. They will solve the case. From that police
engineer, that is still the puzzle we are facing. I ask that question simply because when you report a murder, it is either the person smacked his head on the floor, he got a stab on the body, he was shot, and the rest of that. A typical murder case, or probably if there's any suspicion, for the cause of death, outside the police themselves would have seen, something that will interest them in the course of investigating that particular murder. You understand? But in this case, if by virtue I come to the police desk now and I wanted to report, I want to make a report. I wanted the police report, and in the course of observing the body, they saw some odd stabs or injury. They will tell you, no, this is a murder now. Why will you just come here to come and request for a police report? No, this is a murder case. Where the resident of this victim, where's this one? They begin to gather information from that rightly because they want to swing into action. You understand? So, but in the absence of such situation, we give them no moral ground to now begin to assume. You understand? Because your motive there is to get a report. Simply because there's no any obvious reason or cause of that particular death at that time. I'm not saying in the future you get, because I know there's still going to be some people who decide to say.
Bros, that is still not an excuse. Police are meant to do their job. You get it. You should not be out here guessing. You know that to date, nobody even knows the exact state of that body, of this body, of the body. You get. Some people said there was no stab. Some people said there was stab. They said the group was 15. You're confirming what I'm saying. That is exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying if for any reason there was I understand
body bruises.
You get it, but what I'm saying to you is just that the police are being paid to do their job by the government.
Oh.
You get it. police, there is no excuse for us to say that because they didn't report the right thing to the police, and police are not meant to.
No, and that is what I'm saying. I told you know. No, that's why I said the police don't assume. It is not their position to assume whether you have read it and you died. You need to come forward with something they will work with. So when you present the body,
I totally disagree. That is the problem that we are having, my brother.
Oh, so are we saying the police goes around with an assumption?
No assumption. They are trained to solve that model. That is why we have the police. It is based on what you have just said. That means anybody could be a police officer. They are being trained. Most of the people that want the kind of police that will handle Mohbad case, they are not just we have so many people in the Nigerian police. We have the traffic police. We have what I'm saying is,
I get what you're saying. No. I'm saying if at the presentation of the body to the police station, there was never a physical injury to ascertain that this person was murdered. That was why the only thing the Baba requested then was a police report. If there were physical injury to establish that this person was murdered,
Baba said, no. Probably, you still don't get. I understand you. I'm trying to establish something, but you are trying to avoid that side. See.
Oh no, I'm not.
Anyway, let me cite an example for you. If you go to the hospital, and you probably don't let me use the word body down. Probably even your own child has been injured. If the doctor suspects, the doctor probably will assess the body. When they assess,
exactly.
When they assess the body, probably if there is anything there, they will call the police. But when you see if there is something fishy, and you take the body to the police station, even though you lie, the job of the police is to look at that body, probably to call paramedics. If they don't have this thing, they will check, the police will check. If there is foul play, they will start an investigation. But the police failed in that part. The police...
Engineer, can I ask you a question? Because now you spoke the last time that we should know our right as a citizen. Okay, for example, if now you as a parent walk into a police station trying to bring a murder issue or your son has been bite, and the police did not, investigate, did not ask the question that we
that's a different case.
Won't you right there question their actions? Won't you challenge them that I will not take this body because I brought a body to you? You're supposed to do this and do that. Won't you? You that know
which
your
would have
right.
been a topic of discussion.
Hold on.
Exactly.
You guys are making excuse. Anybody can be.
I'm asking you now.
Hold on, please. As a citizen or as other person, you could act like, okay, this is negligence. You get, well, a police institution, there is no room for negligence. It is a crime. You get, if you report a crime, hold on. If you go to the police station, especially with a dead body, you are not even meant to work with a dead body. You are not meant to carry a dead body. Instantly, they stop people, they assess. Why is it that sometimes, if you go to...
But you now, I'm asking now, engineer, you, because now...
Are you saying, sorry,
Sato,
wait. Are you saying,
police
Sato, wait.
Yes.
Sato, wait.
Wait.
Are you saying the police could give or issue a police report without saying the dead body?
No, sure, no. No. What I'm saying is that for me, we should just accept that from the initial stage, all of the people around Mohbad, even the lawyer that refused to help.
Yes.
Because in that case, the lawyer will have maybe stepped in to file some papers for Mohbad to be laid in the morgue. First of all, you can ask the people that took him to the hospital, first of all, to say, where is the doctor's attest? Because the police have every right to ask for that that doctor attest before issuing anything. So where the police failed for me is that when you guys asked this family, did you took this guy to hospital? You said yes, he died in the hospital. Where is the doctor report? For them telling you that they did not issue a doctor report, that brings suspicion. You should have suspected them from that side.
Right.
Because there is no way you said you took him to the hospital. How come doctor can declare a dead body without issuing any document? So the police failed. And I agree to that. The police failed. And the second thing is that the people that was around Mohbad plus his family, mother, his father, failed him because they never wanted to get justice. They never their intention was not to keep him in the morgue. Because if I were them, no, there's no way I'm going to even move that body. First of all, if Baba knew that this crime, this is a crime, I came to my son's house, there is a blood. In fact, I'm not going to touch anything here. I'm going straight to the police to report, to bring them at home to come and check. But the intention was not there. We should just face the fact. Both of them, police or government or the family, they are working together in this case. Because if there is any way the family wanted justice, they should have exposed the injustice of the police from the beginning. Papa would have exposed injustice of Wumi and Aduma and Darusha. He said they told me, let me finish. Papa said, wait, let me finish, please. Wait. Me, that's my own opinion. Wait, let me finish, please. Baba said they took Mohbad to the police, to the hospital. Why not asking them right that moment? Adura, Womio, where is the doctor report? In fact, I will leave the police station and take my son back to the hospital. Back to the hospital. I will not take my son anywhere. I will take him back to the hospital. You people said you went. That should have been the right option. When you bring a police report, a doctor attest now, let's see where the police will refuse you. We say, okay, now you have brought doctor attest. I will not give you police attest. So first of all, they failed to provide what the police asked for. They failed. They failed to produce what the police. If they go to court, the police can also say we have any right not to issue that attest because we are not satisfied. And the family said they wanted to take the body, and we cannot give attest to that because there was no doctor report. Because if it was Western world, the police give attest without any doctor report. If they go to court, they will go to jail for that.
Even in Nigeria, don't say the Western world.
Exactly. Thank you.
See, there's something you guys are missing. It is even the responsibility of the police to be the one to certify, to take the body to the morgue, to give maybe a paperwork or something, and they will investigate. Somebody took a dead body. You did not assess. You did not say anything. You now tell them that they should take the body away.
Police should have taken the body back to the police, to the hospital, not in the morgue. They should have taken the body back to the hospital.
Hold on. There's nothing like it. They are meant to investigate. That is why we have them as police. They are meant to investigate. Don't let us.
Sorry, let me quickly.
I'm agreeing with you. I said the police should have taken the body back to the hospital to make sure that yes, this body was brought here and they testify because they wanted to know the cause of death of the body before anything. So police should have taken Mohbad's body that night to the police to the hospital.
Okay, so I think
another thing
sorry.
Are the police aware that he died in the house? Are they aware that he died in the house? Because I know normally if they reported like this thing happened in the house, but we have the cops back in the car out there. They will go outside with them. You understand kind of thing. Did Baba really clarify that area for us?
Baba does not need to clarify.
I said it. I said no. Now he also did not.
Allow the new person to talk.
Okay, yes. So what I want to say is, it's okay to blame the police, right? But I want to just purchase on what Big Ol has been saying. If the father of the son has been to the house and he has said he saw a pool of blood, right? So if he had gone to the station and he had mentioned anything that related to, I went to the house, so I saw my son with a pool of blood and all of that, I'm 100% sure that the action of the police would have been totally different.
God bless you, Jibo.
So if he has gone, let me wait before you interject. Let me finish. So if he had gone to, okay, if you have a child now, right, and the child is asthmatic, right, and the child maybe had an attack, and you rush the child to the station, to the hospital, and the child died in the process, right? Okay, let's just try and paint the same exact situation. And in that scenario, you didn't also get the police report from the district and you want to bury your child, and you didn't get a doctor's report at the hospital, and you want to bury the child, and you go to the station, right? And you go to the station and you tell the station that my child had asthma attack, and I had to rush her to the hospital, and from there she passed away. That I need to bury my child urgently, and I need the police report to. I need the police report to help me with the process and all of that. In this case, let's say you took the body.
And the least they will do, they will just observe the body. Yes, contrary.
Yes, I'm coming. So you took the body along with you to the station, and the police cross-checked the body, and there's nothing like maybe stabbing, there's nothing like maybe whatever. There's nothing like that would bring suspicion of, this person was killed, right? Are you telling me the police will now start assuming in their head that they might have been a murder case?
Hold on.
Let me wait now. Wait. Are you telling me the police will start assuming in their head that there might have been a murder case in this situation? So my point in all of this is you are trying to nail the police as much as you can. But the first person you actually put his name there is whoever had been in that house and had suspected that is a murder scene and had went to that hospital and not mention anything related to murder scene in that station. That is the person you are supposed to blame. Because if you are in that house from the beginning and you said you saw a pool of blood, and up till now, there's no maybe coroner, maybe courts, maybe police station. There is no place that Murat's father has repeated that word that he saw a pool of blood. Up to this moment, and this is almost.
No.
But the police said, have you forgotten?
He said what?
Hold on now.
Papi. Is there anywhere in the city? Wait, Papi, hold on now. Papi, is there anywhere in the city where the guy had mentioned?
They said the guy bled.
I'm coming. That's the police, right? Okay, police said the guy bled profusely. And for the police to have said it, listen, somebody must have told the police. That's somebody living in that house that must have told the police.
My brother, my
hold on now.
They didn't tell the police to say, because at the time police has investigated everybody. When they investigated 26 people, they asked what happened. He didn't tell them that it's so full of blood. But at the coroner inquest, to the first lawyer, he said it's just a stain of blood. And to the second lawyer, he said it was a pool of blood. And that's the one everybody walked out with. So they asked him, the coroner, when police were investigating you, why didn't you tell them that there was blood wherever? He said he forgot.
So, Paparino, my own thing is that if the man failed to state the fact, it is the responsibility of the police to investigate.
For me, I'm wondering, how would you see such thing and you will forget?
Papi, that is a no-brainer.
It was never full of blood.
It's a no-brainer. Your child, the breadwinner of your family, is dead. You went to his house. You saw a pool of blood.
It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't add up. What's the basis of taking it to the hospital? That's why I said
it's a no-brainer. There's no how you forget something.
And maybe that was an attempt.
he was just there.
Exaggerating it was about revenge. Maybe
that's why I said he was there to get a police report. He was only there to get a police report.
Behavior, it's showing that his behavior is not it's not showing as if like something terribly actually happened to Mohbad.
So, Papi, I don't know if you have been listening, but the argument is not even about rule of law, whatever. What we are saying is, when Mohbad's died,
where the problem lies is police needed to investigate it more. It's a worldwide interested case. So police were the one that's supposed to look at every reasonable aspect of this case and provide clarity because they are meant to investigate and they continue to investigate.
Exactly. Papi, you don't understand what we are saying. That was later on. We're looking at the exact night. It was not a worldwide case at that exact night.
Even that night, if you take Mohbad case anywhere in the world, all right, police are criminally trained. They have criminology courses. They take psychological courses so that they will have this understanding of being able to identify a crime. When the father reported, the father said he doesn't live around there. Okay, that he came and he was told that Mohbad had a show. When Mohbad sustained an injury from the show, and then they called a nurse to come treat him at home, and then like he passed. Okay, so like there was supposed to be questions like who is this person that fought him, and how was the injury? Was it bleeding? Like there was supposed to be manual investigation. The way police will even be asking that. How did you guys know he's there? Did you guys take him to the hospital? And what did the hospital say? And did the hospital write any document? Did they write anything about it? Did they give you guys, police is supposed to establish that there was a proof of medical test on Mohbad.
To satisfy him.
Exactly. Police needed that. You see, all of those things were negligent. So that's what
Papi, can I ask you something? Do you think that when Mohbad are going to report this in this station, do you think the police didn't ask him what happened to him, all of that? And you think he wouldn't have explained that he's a nurse, so nurse injected him and this thing, they had to rush him to the hospital. And then let's happy. Oh my goodness.
Immediately they were nurse now.
Abby? Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? They said Jews injected him, and from there, the thing took effect on his body. They had to take it. And from there, from the hospital, he passed away. What are you saying immediately? They arrest the nurse from attending to a patient. At that moment, you cannot arrest that nurse for attending to a patient.
They're not getting it. If there's one person,
shoot the patient.
Can you hear me along? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
One person who actually destroyed this case is the police. These people are professionally trained. Okay, no excuse. Any other person may be innocent. It doesn't matter. Hey, it doesn't matter wherever you're from. It doesn't matter whether it was me from or tell me. I don't care wherever it's coming from. But yeah, we speak intelligently. All right. We speak on the things that can be achieved legally or things that are expected professionally. The police were supposed to investigate properly, to interrogate them, in fact, or even interview them, whichever way. Either interrogate them, interview them. There is no way the police interview these people. There was a lot of loopholes. For example, I just created one. Police needed to make sure that Mohbad is certified dead. They needed the proof of medical certification that Mohbad is dead. Don't they? Don't they?
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
Exactly, and they didn't do all of those things. So that's negligent, because at the point of trying to do so, they would have had access to the initial medical report. Don't forget, there was a medical report that was given to them to take Mohbad to the morgue. So with that medical report alone, they were able to keep Mohbad in the morgue. They instead took Mohbad back home, and then all the confusion started from there. Yeah, the father would have had the chance to come and see blood or whatsoever if Mohbad was directly taken to the mortuary. Do you agree with me?
Yeah, well, Papi,
this is part of the commotion. And we have to just look at it that way, that, hey, like everybody didn't do so well in this case.
Yeah, that's my whole point to this. What I'm trying to say is,
you won't blame the reaction from the public.
My whole point to this whole thing, Papi, is police, if Mohbad had gone there and mentioned that word that he saw a pool of blood and all of that, even in the time of investigation, if he had mentioned it, the approach of the police would have been totally different from what
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
What are you saying? It doesn't matter. Wait now, listen. I'm going to ask for death certificate. I want to bury my son. It's different from I'm going to the police. I saw my son dead, and I saw a pool of blood. Something must have happened to him. What are you saying? It doesn't matter.
I agreed.
Engineer, when he got there, okay. Now the police also have negligence. There's mistake all over the place. People that I will blame, instead of blaming the man, I will blame the police. Because these are professionally trained officers who should know better, who are expected to know better. Okay? There's a way you stand in front of the
Papi, this engineer is just trying not to criminal.
Hold on.
And he has a lot of hope.
Oh, please. It's not like I'm supporting him. But if we are looking for prosperity in our nation, we just need to state the truth. You get it? It is the responsibility, the obligation of the police to solve crime. That is why they tell you that negligence is not an excuse. You get it? Negligence is not an excuse. Or ignorance of the law is not an excuse. For you to even carry that body, for you to carry the body to police station, they are meant to assess it now. What are you saying? That because they didn't, you don't need to tell police.
Okay, engineer, let me ask you something. You think it's normal that somebody's son died, right? Somebody's son died, and the person got there and saw a pool of blood and has like doubt in his mind that this child could have been killed. And you go to the station and you say you are now telling the world that you forgot to mention it when you got there. Does it in any way make sense to you?
Joe boy, it's not appropriate. Normally, it's not done. It's not done. We are just saying it just that all of them, we expect more on the police. Because what if it was the father that cried the child? Would you expect that child to tell you the truth? He can never. He can never. So it's left with the police to do proper follow-up of the case. Then they can get the truth. But we should change this, like this kind of system, this kind of behavior. Just the way we have said, there is no way we will allow or any citizen will be bribing the police. And the police also, they have to know their responsibilities. They don't need to be charging people before they do their job. You see, they don't expect anything from anybody before they can do their right thing. So for me, that night, asking the parents, no.
Those police officers.
Yeah. My own thing is, Papi, my own thing about this is, I also blame. Wait, I'm coming. Please hold on. I'm coming, please. So my own thing about this is, I also blame the police because they are making it obvious to the citizen that somebody can kill their child now, and those being the that he died in the hospital. I need this thing. I feel like they should have investigated that matter that night. True, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying the police are wrong. But I'm equally saying that it should have been a different thing if the father had mentioned what he saw. If he saw something. That's what I'm saying.
Paparino. Right about now, has anybody even seen the death certificate that was issued or the medical report? We should even see, and at first, you need to even see the write-up.
The family is cooperating. Since then, they did not even make any attempt to try to sort it out. You see, the conspiracy of that first hospital tells to me that there are a lot of bad things that happened to Mohbad. Possibly Mohbad died in that first hospital. Possibly they were part of the death. Possibly the guy who said that he saw Mohbad in the hospital, that guy may be correct.
Right.
Because the second hospital, the rest med came. They have gone to Corona to testify. 2 hospitals were invited. The first one never sent any representative. They never went back. They never went there. What happened? And everybody's silent about it. There's a conspiracy of
they did not even come to the Corona. Did they have just spoken in Corona?
I'm going somewhere. To date, Papa, the CCTV
How come there was no CCTV? We don't even know what happened. Maybe they even spied the guy from outside. They took him inside. Nobody knows. So all these things are just based on assumption, and some of you are trying to spread some narrative, because most of these things that we argue every day is just probably a topic that is picked somewhere in a meeting. You come online to sell those narratives. Nobody knows what happened. That is why I always tell you, me, all the story, plus they took him there, to me it's a lie. There is no point. If you, Jay, just try it today. Carry dead body, go police station. Maybe they don't go detain you.
So are you saying Baba's dad is lying?
Maybe they don't go detain you first.
Are you saying Baba is lying? That's what I'm asking.
So don't just make an excuse, because if you keep saying all these things, it seems you are just making it look.
Let me tell you something. You just mentioned CCTV now. You're also making an excuse because you don't even know if there even exists anyone in the house.
No, that's okay. I don't need to engage you. But Papa later, Gary.
So my whole point is the police, they have problem. The families have problem. All of them have problem. I don't just want, because what he was trying to do is making it like the police had the whole fault, which is not. If there will be how a family will cooperate, police will do their job. I don't know if Mr. Rotimi wants to talk. Papi, you are not like, did you mute?
What are you saying?
Yeah, Papi, I want to ask you a question. I heard on the platform, I want to just, they said in Darusha City, or what is it called, that he mentioned that.
Not to make sure answer you.
Do you, what you mean might have not read this thing now? You are always reading all those things. Maybe when you are done, it's ready to talk, I'll ask you.
No, ask your question, go on.
Okay, so they said, it's concerning the CTC, right? They said, Darusha said to the CTC that when they moved into the house, the CCTV was not working. And they had complained to the person that rented the house for them that the person should, like, they complained that this thing that we made here is not working. And the person had told them that the person that owns the house originally has told them that he's going to fix it or something like that. That he even said in the CCTV that if they want to confirm, they should call the owner of that house to confirm what he's saying. Did you see it there? If you have read it, that's what I want to ask. I just want to double check because I heard it from someone that said he has read it, or that he was there rather. I heard it from
Darusha says so. The next thing the lawyer will do is to take permission from the judge for the magistrate to invite the person.
That's what I want to say, because Fekemi said so. So I want to say, why did they not now call that landlord up till now?
A lot of things are not just right in this case. A lot of things are not just right. A lot of things. We don't even know what to believe. Wumi said there were two nurses. At what point the two nurses came? Why would they call nurse to come and examine a dead body? It does that make sense? You've been to two hospitals. You still call nurse to come and check him again. Can you explain for me what that means?
But I was not in our shoes, so I can't explain that part. Maybe.
Were you in the shop, Aloba, when you were explaining what you're supposed to do?
What is did I explain about him? That he went to the station and he did not mention the distance. That is, I don't have to be in his shoes to understand that one. That one is common knowledge. And you see, for her, do you know why when you are saying all this thing, you're making it look as if she's the only one that was present there. She had people that are older than her, people like Darusha, they were there, that would have joined in making those decisions. Stop making it look as if she's the only one that made the decision. They are about how many people again? 15 people. She cannot single-handedly just make a decision. They made a joint decision. So stop saying that the way when you are saying these things, you make it sound like she's the one that decides all these things alone, all these things alone.
But Joe boy, why are you so defensive now? It's just a simple question. They did not say, but Darusha Paparino did not say she was the only one. She said there was 2 nurses involved. So Paparino's question is that why should 2 nurses be involved? Why? Because he was already dead. Why?
What he said, hold on. What he said is Wumi said she had to invite another nurse. So I'm trying to let you know that she cannot be the only one to invite another nurse. If you had asked me that, it's another different question. He's singular, he's making it just one.
But she never said they invited. She never said so.
Remember,
she said,
his uncle, Darusha was not in the house. She was not in the house at that particular time. They said he fell sick. She was the only one in the house, so she can actually make that decision at that particular time. Because she was.
What are you? She had elder people in the house. Darusha was there. Adura was there. About 15 people, like always say, were there. So how would she see them?
According to them, Darusha was later called when they took him to the hospital. That was what she narrated.
Papi was talking about when they came back home with the body. Darusha was already there by then.
This one brutal, eh?
I don't know how to make this thing. Papi, do you believe that she single-handedly made that decision to come in us? Or do you think it's something that all of them thought about? Because I know for a fact that out of 15 people that are in that house was her. She cannot just say, okay, let me call this person. There have to be some sort of reasoning to it amongst them.
It depends. J-Boy, I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I make my
Nothing terrible did not happen. Where were they all scared? They couldn't talk about him. They were all scared in the beginning. Until 2 years later, they can now speak about it.
How you go just carry person money like that? You go just shop.
I really don't understand how it is. Shako, let me ask you. If you say until 2 years later, do you know it probably didn't take 1 month before the police started investigating those 15 people. Is it that when the police investigated those 15 people, what they were saying is not the nurse? If when they investigated those 15 people, each of them have still mentioned the nurse, and the only thing is they didn't come outside to say to everybody, then I think they told the right people in charge of handling this thing, which is the police. But if that when they did the investigation, they still didn't mention this thing, then after 2 years, they're not saying it. That's when I had the problem. What if it's that immediately they started the investigation, they were mentioning. And that is where I have a problem with Baba. Because if when the investigation started, when they were investigating him, he had mentioned to the police immediately that he saw a blood, then I'll take him serious that he really saw a blood. But the fact that he did not mention it at that moment, later, maybe a year, 6 months, 18 months after, then they start mentioning it again. Like he's not even going to cool. Now it's his thing. That's when I have issue. So if immediately they had investigated them and they had told the police immediately at the station that is the nurse, that's what all of them have said. But the only problem is they didn't come outside to tell we people that were online. Then I don't see it as they didn't come outside to say anything because they told the right people.
Joe boy, do you believe that Mohbad bled profusely?
So my take about this Mohbad bled profusely, I just want you to understand me. The police are not there, right? So for the police to have said Mohbad bled profusely, somebody that was there must have mentioned it. Must have informed the police that it bled profusely. Somebody that witnessed it. And up until this moment in time, everybody that was there, everybody that was present there, nobody have opened their mouth to like say it out that he bled profusely. For every one of them that have talked, they said something totally different from that. So now I keep asking myself, who then told the police what they said?
So my question for you, now that you believe that
Okay.
did you not believe like the death?
Did I open my mouth now to know that I believe that he bled profusely? What I'm asking is, who then told the police what they said? Because all of them now they come outside and what they are saying is totally different from bleeding profusely. People that witnessed it too. I'm not talking about people that were not there, people that were there. They have come outside to say something totally different. So who now told the police what they were saying? That is my own question about that. That is what I don't understand. I didn't say I believe I didn't say I believe in previously. I never said so.
Okay. But for Wunmi now to say that she didn't see any blood, like profuse blood, like it was just a minor scratch from the glass that Mohbad break. Do you believe in that?
Just allow me to talk, right? So I'm going to say something. Wunmi said it was just a minor scratch, just like a stain of blood, right? Aside from Wunmi now, right? Maybe every other person that I've talked have said the same thing. Aside from maybe Baba that was not there, that said what he said is a pool of blood. And that is the person that is not there. Every other person that was present there had said the same thing. So tell me why on earth will I not say I did not believe?
No. The driver said Mohbad bled in the car and even Wunmi clothes was stained with blood. So how come can she come and say she did not see any blood until they got home? When she saw Mohbad told her, she even said she did not see the fight. It was when Mohbad told her at home that he got injured because of he fought with Prime Boy. Don't you think that she was also trying to obstruct justice? She's also trying to obstruct justice to hide the truth.
Let me say something now, right? So if Wunmi had said in the car, she had come outside to say him and Prime Boy the fought, well, she didn't witness it because she went to call people. But she had mentioned that the car broke and Mohbad got injured from that. And she had said Mohbad got injured from that. And I want to mention something again. This whole, you said, you just mentioned now that the driver said, what did you say? The driver said Mohbad had blood in his hand and all of that. Papi, please, I don't know if I'm wrong, but I know that Wunmi mentioned that Mohbad had blood in his coming from that hand that he injured. And they were talking about maybe on their way going to the hospital to treat it. Then Mohbad denied. Mohbad said no, he does not want to go to the hospital, that they should be going home. I know very much sure that Wunmi mentioned that. That is just to tell you that she knows that there is a wound there, right? She knows that this wound needs treating. But the person that like got injured, I said he's not interested in going to the hospital, that they should go home. So that has already answered your question. J-Boy. Yeah, I can hear you. Good afternoon, Papi. Good afternoon. Sandot, welcome. And I greet the comment section and everyone. You see, if we are to stand neutral with this whole case, we shouldn't be found ourselves pitching tents by one party or the other. Baba Mohbad has not been straightforward. Wunmi has not been straightforward. There's something these old people are hiding in this case. If you talk about it from now to tomorrow, Baba did talk about blood at the coroner inquest. But the judge asked him, did you tell this part to the police? Baba said no, he forgot. If Baba could forget a weighty matter as blood in this case, Baba is covering some things. Okay? Baba Mohbad covered some things. Mr. Anthony, don't you think that maybe he's covering something or he's lying? One of those two. It's it. He might not say anything. Hold on, my brother. It's not lie for blood because is it Folashade corroborated that she saw blood, right? The driver said there was a blood in his car after they got down from the vehicle. There was blood in his car in the footmats. So it means Mohbad has a laceration or whatsoever from the show or where he got that injury, I don't know. But one other thing the driver said was that Wunmi fought the husband in the car. To the extent that this time Wunmi who claimed Mohbad was injured at the show, she locked clothes in his own with her husband. Oh, dear, she locked Mohbad's clothes. Spending stated this, the driver also stated this. So if Wunmi knew the husband was injured and she went there to be fighting or quarreling with the husband, so they said that you lack clothes for your husband's neck. Come on now. If Wunmi think there was no blood, or he believed the husband injured at the show, and she went ahead to drag clothes with the husband in the car, that means the argument was tense for the driver to notice that I say, if I were Mohbad, I would have beaten her. Right? Now, this same driver, you want to object, we go ahead, J-Boy. Yes. One thing I want us to do now is, like you have said, let's not be taking sides if we are trying to argue this case. Right? Even if my belief is totally different from your belief, Mr. Roti. Right? People that were in the Muslim, that were in the corona, they are the one that come outside to say the driver said this, that Wunmi had locked Mohbad's clothes, right? So I want us to think about this thing. And before I even say this, if Wunmi had locked Mohbad's clothes, right, something must have been happening. I don't like assuming. I'm not saying that in case. Now, I was on this platform. Someone that was in that was still in that court, that same corona, had come outside to say something about what happened today. Like if you are believing certain people that went there and said something, I want us to believe somebody, and I'm going to mention himself. Paparino thing, right? Is also his own belief to his belief of Wunmi doesn't have anything to do with this case, right? But it was also wait, let me just wait. Before you go further, finish my point. Oh, go ahead. Let me give you the okay. Go ahead. So what he had said is, right? What he had said is, when the driver was talking about this issue, the driver said, Wunmi and this they were having an argument, right? And the argument was based on the fight that he had with Fine Boy. That it was Yem's thoughts because he was speaking Yoruba. He didn't really hear much, but things that he heard that he said in English, one of his was that, is it because you are a star, you are doing this to your childhood friend? And he said Wunmi was also saying, this thing. And according to what the person that was there said, he said that then when the whole argument was getting heated up, that Mohbad held his hands up, right? That when he held his hand up, the Wunmi now locked his clothes. I'm just saying exactly the way Paparino had mentioned it, because I knew Paparino was in the court that day. Right? So if you are going to believe everything everybody had said, people that were in that court had said, if you are going to believe that, all of a sudden, there was not anything that led up to locking of clothes, just lock clothes like that. I'm also telling you what someone that was there had said, the driver said that led to that locking of clothes. Okay, now, I wanted to stop you before. You are still going there. Now, the issue is this, right? The driver is a witness. We have heard from the driver. I don't need Paparino whatsoever to come and tell me what the driver said. Did you hear from the driver? I heard from the driver. Did you hear from him directly? Hold on. Can you listen? Can you listen, J-Boy? The driver granted an interview publicly and stated the story he told at the court. It's not as if I'm saying there's a from somebody. I'm quoting a witness from the driver's story. He said, Wunmi fought Mohbad, locked clothes in Mohbad in the car. I'm not sure if Ikemi or Paparino went to court to come and tell us no.
To me, let's ask this guy. Bro, have you heard this testimony to Bukky Jesse? This guy that was also there that testified to Bukky Jesse, have you heard it?
Papi, I heard that thing. And this is what I will say about that thing. Let me say what I'll say about it. Like, somebody has come up to Bukky Jesse and said something. That, what did he even say? Is he OJT or who did he say has something? This thing. Should I mention somebody? Up till now, Papi, up till now, do you know the name of the person that sent that thing to you?
That's a photographer now, OJ.
What did he say?
It was the last person to see Mohbad alive.
It was not OJ that sent it to her. Somebody sent it to her, claiming that OJ has whatever he has. Now, up to now,
No,
I don't want to tell you.
OJ. Listen to it. Listen to it.
Hello, Ekaro. That's the plan, everything.
Did you hear from the beginning?
He said OJ, that means he's not the one talking. He said OJ,
That is okay. Just listen. Please listen. You will understand it, and I will translate.
Hello, Ekaro. OJ, that's the plan, everything. But mo ṣáà tún bá sọ̀rọ̀ lálẹ́ àná mi understand nǹkan tó náà tó wá sọ because owó ìgbọ̀ngàn làwọn fídíò ẹ̀ wà gbogbo bá ṣe dénú ilé lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn tó fi di pa àwọn fídíò ẹ̀ ń jà nù yàrá tí omi ṣáà ń pariwo dìde kò tí wàá yé wa ń táìmì rẹ̀ gbọ̀ngàn ló wà lẹ́nu ọ̀nà tí fídíò ẹ̀ dẹ̀ àti ọdún méjèèjì ló wà lórí fóònù ẹ̀ èmi náà ti ṣàlàyé fún pé èmi máa kúrò Naija last week yẹn o because ó fẹ́ mú ìyàwó àtàwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ sí Ẹ̀gbá lọ́dọ̀ àwọn parent ẹ̀. Next thing tó dé tún bá mi sọ ní gbogbo adé àná tèmi dẹ́ ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ ó dé lóun feel safe òun gan ní láti kúrò Naija náà kó tẹ̀ tó lè drop anything. Èmi dẹ́ understand gbogbo kíní ìwé ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ àwọn agbóhùn lè yọjú sí kúrò náà because ọmọ yọjú sí kúrò náà àmọ́ plan tó ní tó máa lọ mọ ibi tí info ti leak ó rí bákan ó dẹ̀ wó pé wẹ́ẹ̀ kúrò Nàìjíríà èmi máa get back sí mi ẹ má bínú tó lọ náà mistake ni pé kí n ṣe contact yẹn kí n jẹ́ gbọ̀ngàn ti kúrò náà kó ti kọjá sí bíbá yìí kí n tẹ̀ tó contact yẹn ẹ má bínú ẹ ṣe.
Papi, can I talk about this?
OJ tó máa ń ṣe rí yẹn.
Let's hear everything. One big point I want to bring out.
Okay, so
there is one thing both this guy and the driver said. Okay. So please wait.
So you must
believe the driver.
But
unless both this guy and the driver is wrong.
Evidence any fellows any contact solo. Come dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn Dàmọ́lá tó sọ pé àwọn ní fídíò bí Mohbad ṣe kú tó wá send the video 3 seconds. Okay. And another question, ṣé yín wà bẹ́ẹ̀ gangan nígbà tí kìíní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ni ṣé yín wà bẹ́ẹ̀? Mo mọ̀ pé ìbá sí bẹ́ẹ̀ gbà tí Mohbad tí wọ́n mi pa Mohbad sínú yàrá yẹn, but ṣé yín wà bẹ́ẹ̀? Ẹ wà nínú ilé ìjọ yẹn, ṣé yín wà nínú ilé? Ẹ wà ní àwọn tó sọ pé 15 tó wà nínú ilé yẹn, ṣé wà bẹ́ẹ̀? Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo wà nílé gbogbo aláwọ̀ nílé lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn ní òru èmi spending OG lifestyle gbogbo aláwọ̀ alẹ́ ẹ̀yọ̀kan àwọn méjì nìkan tó ń sìn bẹ́ẹ̀ òun náà ni.
This is the guy who called Bukky Jesse to whistleblow to Bukky Jesse. Okay, we've played it before. We just played it again to bring out some points in it, and I've translated this several times, which I will do it.
Darusha olójó ẹnu kúrò nílé bá ẹyọkọ àwọn méjì nìkan tó ń sìn bẹ́ẹ̀ òun náà ni Darusha ending bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo wà nílé gbogbo aláwọ̀ nílé lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn ní òru èmi spending lifestyle gbogbo aláwa lé èèyàn kan àwọn méjì nìkan tó sì ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ òun náà ni Darusha olójọ́ ẹ̀ ló ń kúrò nílé bá ṣe ń dínkù tẹ́ bá wọlé gan Darusha lọlé.
And this corresponds with what Darusha himself has been saying. Point number one. I will be mention the point. He said when they came back home that night, Darusha went to his own house. He got there, but he went back to his own house that same night.
Prime boy, so ìsàlẹ̀ tí àwọn sún sí pẹ̀lú àdúrà everybody. Èmi gbọ́ ariwo but normal everybody náà ṣe mọ̀ pé ó normal because wọ́n jẹ́ kò sígbà tó kì í ní issue few times ní ìbá wà bẹ́ẹ̀ most of them are.
You see, most people have been confirming that these couples always have banter. So even this guy, say most time when it comes in, like there's always banter. So that's why that day they felt like it was normal thing because it's something that always happen regularly. They always shout, fight, this kind of thing. You know, it always happen regularly. So that day, the one that happened that day, he ignored, thinking that it's just the same thing happening over and over again.
The time to show because for everybody low things most like but normal everybody knows she normal because everybody. Èmi gbọ́ ariwo but normal everybody knows she normal because wọ́n jẹ́ kò sígbà tó kì í ní issue few times ní ìbá wà bẹ́ẹ̀ most of them wà bẹ́ẹ̀ time to show because for everybody lówó tí gbogbo àbá ti wà ní show yẹn everybody àtàyè tó ti ṣe anything everybody máa gbowó so gbọ́dọ̀ àwọn bẹ́ẹ̀ sún ọjọ́ ìbá ṣe dé ẹ̀mọ́tì everybody minute everybody sùn kò ó jí yẹn kò ń sùn tiẹ̀ because wọ́n á smoke so bóyá àbí tó ti ń fa igbó náà ti gbọ́ gbogbo ariwo yẹn ṣá tóun ti lọ síbẹ̀ almost everybody tó wà tó máa ń gbé ń bẹ̀ ọ̀nà pé mi ò ń gbé ń bẹ̀ steady báyẹn almost everybody tó máa ń gbé nínú ilé yẹn náà ní one or two lórí phone the same thing tí àwọn àdúrà.
This guy even confirmed to us that people do come and go, especially when there is a show. And the community have been wondering, Mohbad is just five months in that house. How could Mohbad be paying or feeding 15 people? It's impossible that more than 15 people were living in that house. But whenever there's something, boys come hang around few days and then they all go. But they don't live permanent there, including Darusha. They don't live permanently there. Alright? So this guy is helping us understand that he too do come there. Most times he sleep there, he goes to show Mohbad to pay them money. And I think this is providing clarity. It's a lot of clarity. Not the things this guy is saying.
Àti Dàmọ́lá ẹ̀ náà gbogbo ẹ̀ náà la gbọ́ sí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ kí ẹrù máa bá ojì náà nìyẹn tó fi ń ask ọmọ àgbọ̀t. Mo ṣáà wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣá ní alẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn. Àárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì èmi fojú kan tèmi fi kúrò ń bẹ̀rù. Èmi fojú kan rárá because èmi náà ní àwọn nǹkan tó ń fẹ́ lọ ṣe. Mo dẹ̀ kúrò ń bẹ́ẹ̀ ní àárọ̀ ọjọ́ yẹn.
This is where it becomes interesting. This guy said he morning of the next day, he didn't see Mohbad. There has to be some problem here. You went to the show. You went with Mohbad to the show. At what point did Mohbad pay you? So when you come, usually don't Mohbad pay you guys money. You will just come waste your own transport, come around. You didn't even wait until afternoon till you see Mohbad or evening or eat.
Gbogbo ìgbà tó fi lọ sí pàtí yẹn tó fi ń bọ̀ tí tó fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣù yẹn gbogbo ìgbà yẹn ló láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí record gbogbo.
Comment section. Come on, big camera.
I want to explain to them, okay? When you go to any live stream, it's not just my own live stream, right? Because I've come to say this. Let me check my network. They said, no, I think it's my network. It has shown yellow.
It's your network, so they want to tap, but they cannot tap.
All right, I've resolved the network. I've changed. All right. Now I'm back to MTN. I'm back to going to MTN. So now, when you go to any live stream and you are having these same issues, like where the person is in the small box and you cannot tap, okay, try to tap on the side of the screen, like the comment section. Where the comment section is, go to the side. You can still be able to tap on the side of the comment section. It doesn't have to be on my face all the time. You know, yes. Try it any live stream, not just here. Is it working for you? Let me know. Did it work? Because sometimes I will want a
Paparino, it's possible. It's possible, but sometimes you tag and you tag people too. Sometimes you'll be tagging and someone comments. Maybe you tag that person again.
You tag the
to
person.
come.
I see.
So sometimes it's difficult. It's possible. Yes, you can tag people.
I just want to have like a very moderate boxes. I don't want to have empty boxes, but it's okay. We have 5 now. I can do so. But most times I would just want to have like fixed number of people in the box. So if having many empty boxes, it discourages people. It makes them feel like everybody's departing. They will leave. But when you have a concise one, yes, everybody focus on them. So let's continue.
So the security information.
I hope JB is following them because there's one strong point I want to bring up from here.
You don't understand the Number 1 question. Number 2 question. Ibo ló fẹ́ lọ sí South Africa. Èló ló máa cost. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀. Ṣé nǹkan tí mo sọ yìí? Ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀. Èmi náà understand. Then show ló drive deep àbúkọ̀ wà pẹ̀lú Mohbad. Then kí mo fẹ́ bèrè. Ẹ sọ tuntun fún mi láàrin èmi àti yín.
Paparino, you are a troublemaker. Happy, this one will issue again. You think of not penalize you for this thing.
Because my name is so bad.
Share the arrest like Paparino.
I don't cover up me. Then South Africa to fellow in Luma Costi. Kí ló fún wa garanti pé tá bá gbé lọ bẹ̀. Ó máa fún wa fídíò báwo la ṣe máa ṣe. Because I call it I send the WhatsApp. Kó wá ní fídíò tí àbí fídíò tí.
If Comfy Bukola Jason can be crossing on little babies, crossing on elderly people, abusing people, all because they are defending one useless criminal, one scammer, one good for nothing useless boy or foolish man who is immature. This is even more respectful, all right? They will be dealt with. Joseph Aloba will not go unpunished. He knows in his head that his days are numbered. He knows in his head. And even all these foolish conflict, they will soon, before you know, they will announce their burial. This conflict that you see, she knows that she will die quickly. Conflict knows that her time to die has approached. Conflict knows very well. Even Bukola Jason, that's why I say that Bukola Jason right now is already contributing money for Conflict's burial.
Sorry. So I don't play safe. So probably more. No, the driver to want below see anywhere to have or look below see.
If Joseph Aloba doesn't petition me, he must be a madman. the father that gave birth to Sebaloba will not be very well. Ayé ẹ̀ ó máa ṣòfò. Àwọn ọmọ ìbàjẹ́ ẹ wá sọ jẹ́sùn Mohbad ẹ wá sọ di egbú ẹ wá sọ di wòtòwòtò ẹ wá sọ di pé kọ́ máa ṣépè fún àwọn èèyàn kò ní ra gbá fún gbogbo yín tìran àti Kàrímù àti gbogbo yín gbogbo olóṣì gbogbo yín pátápátá ẹ máa ṣù.
Papi.
I have to
Papi, please, before you continue that thing.
I have to finish this.
Last place. No. I want you to rewind. Why the video? Wait now, rewind it again. So you said something, rewind it. I don't want you to rewind it.
You said what? He said something.
He said something. He said that in that place, I want you to rewind so you can hear. He said that Mohbad
out of all this that he's saying right now, he's saying, don't forget, I'm a very logical person. Whatever logic you apply to this guy, I'll apply that to me. If this guy is saying many things and you just pick one point, you want to use that point to fault everything he has said, then I can also go to the things Wumi has said, bring one point from Wumi's statement to fault every other thing. I know how to do that very well. Okay?
Paparino.
I just brought
the court of law.
I have a lot of things to say.
Just one thing. You can throw your witness out.
I have a lot to say about
just one word.
I don't want you to hear that part. I want you to hear that part. I want you to hear that part.
So don't say because of
I don't want you to hear that part.
Then you want to fault his witness. That's just what you said.
I want you to hear that part.
It can make him.
I know that he didn't hear it. That's why I said it. I wanted Paparino to hear that part himself. I have a lot to say.
I hear it.
But that part, I want you to hear it.
When you say OJ is his usual driver, in fact, he's the one who drove him to the show that day. That's what we want to hear.
The show, okay. And all of us know he was not the one. So
it's not a credible witness.
Wait, no, please. Relax.
See, Papi, this is a science platform.
That is how it works.
Papi, wait. Papi, this is how it works. Papi, wait, Otuba, wait. Papi, this is a science platform. And science, wait. Papi, this is a science platform. And like you always say, people with identity have come outside to lie. Talkers of somebody without identity. Talkers of somebody without an identity.
I am asking you which person in English doesn't want
this person now that is talking. This person that is talking now, you know his name. You don't know. You are just consuming the word of somebody that has no identity. No identity. You don't know who is talking.
Let me tell you something. Do you know everybody in that house that has been coming to that house? Do you know all of them?
Why didn't he see the person that is even sent message to say does not know who is talking? So I am people by phone.
The person you are referring to,
he made it clear
that he made a statement. He didn't know who drove Mohbad to the show.
You guys fight back.
He didn't know who drove Mohbad to the show.
Papi, one more thing I will say.
This is a plan recording.
One more thing I will say is everything he said in this thing is one thing he said.
Everything he said, it was planned.
He picked news from.
Yes. He didn't know who drove Mohbad.
He picked pieces together to form a story. But the only pieces he missed was he doesn't even know who drove him to the show. That is totally.
Are you saying that second nurse never came to that home to test?
What are you saying, Papi? Who is talking about second nurse?
What do you mean second nurse?
Who is talking about second nurse?
Is the guy, the recording you play now, is the guy mentioned second nurse?
The guy was not there. Now, Wumi said second nurse came to check Mohbad.
No, we are talking about this guy. You are bringing another something.
You believe the guy. So now you believe the guy.
You don't want Wumi to speak.
No, oh my God. Papa, we are talking about the recording you play. If you want to talk about Wumi, we can talk about Wumi. But we are talking about the recording.
I know your style.
Witness.
I know your style very well.
He didn't even know
when
who's
something is
about
not
to
going
show.
how you want to go, you bring out another topic. You switch to talk. When something is not going how you want, you switch to
Yeah, this is the plan recording. They plan it.
People that have identity, they come outside to lie. Let them know somebody without an identity. He's bringing out things we've already heard before.
Look at Paparino, why are you making these people to cry now? They are crying now.
Don't the one that is crying. If another person, I'm sorry, but the one that is crying, you can't just come up and say people are crying.
Well, you made them you want to kill them because of your question.
We are having good conversation.
Your question is
Happy. I'm probably younger than
you still follow what they are all proud.
Things that people come up and make a fool out of
We are having good conversation.
People are crying. If they even
Look
know that
at
my
this
father
this
you deserve to be insulted. At this point, you deserve to be insulted. At this point, you deserve to be insulted. You are probably older than my dad. They deserve to be
You are having conversation with Paparino there. Well, there.
Which kind of library is this?
This is it to formula. You not ashamed of yourself.
Come up and make it. Can you hold on? J-boy, please. Can you hold on? J-boy, please.
Yeah, Rotes. Speak on that.
Good afternoon.
Ọ̀dẹ̀ tí ò lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ létí wọn kọ́ àwọn àbí wọ́n gbà tó bó ti sọ ó láwọn tó ń bá àwọn èèyàn ní fún conversation báwo làwọn èèyàn ṣe mú.
Don't ask them that question again. Don't ask them question again. Ask them question. They will cry you.
There is center balance. So you can put your face at shape. Push you know my face. You put your face at shape. Wait now. Wait. Let's have a conversation.
I have recording.
Zero, Sita, please hold on. Otuba, let's go this part, okay? I love the fact that if there's something you said and made Paparino to make mention of that second nurse, okay? What you're trying to do is to throw the whole thing this guy is saying from this audio under the post now. Is irrelevant.
You know how it works. In the court of law, you know how it works.
I'm here to help you.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
Land.
That's what he said. That DJ Bami is bad. It's not a credible witness.
Okay, good. Now, hold on. When you say someone is not credible, for the fact that you found an element of lie or inconclusive with whatever.
No matter how true you say, if there's any element of lie, you are not credible.
Okay, good. Just wait. So, J-boy, don't come in. Wait, let's start one after the other. J-boy, please don't let us shout. Hold on. Otuba, if you said this, okay, and what Paparino brought up was to tell you that, okay, Wunmi said there was a second nurse. And Wunmi is a witness as he stands now to Mohbad's case, okay? If Wunmi is saying there was a second nurse.
Rotesam. Let me tell you something. If Wunmi said there was a second nurse, I believe Wunmi.
Okay, who is the second nurse? Then who is the second nurse? Why is second nurse not mentioned?
Yes, Wunmi then. When I was here, I said if Wunmi said there was a second nurse, then I believe Wunmi that there was a second nurse.
She said okay, right. So
the job of why I who is the second nurse? If Wunmi said there was a second nurse, yes, I believe Wunmi there was a second nurse.
Otuba, let me say something. Now, wait. I want to say something before you continue, please.
Oh yeah, just go ahead. Let me give it to you.
Now, let me tell you. Now, it's not just because he has said something that he has said something that is a lie. The second thing, my main point in all this thing is, there's no how on earth I'm going to believe a ghost witness. Somebody that will have an identity. How are you here? We are telling ourselves, wait, hold on. Wait.
Fall down.
We say we are on the science platform.
Wait, just wait. Your blood is hot. Hold on, your blood is hot. Calm down, bro. We are here. I love you. Come now. Drink water, bro. Now, I love the fact you went, and I'm in the same shoe with you. Okay? But the fact that I found some mistakes, I will call it mistake, not lie, from this guy until it is proven, because I have a problem with that. The same thing, okay? And which we have talked about. Why is Baba Mohbad now not push further on this witness who is a ghost? And this story is coming from Bukky Jesse, right? Let me claim that somebody chatted with her, but refused to tell her the name of the person. I have the same problem you are having with this audio, but that doesn't mean I should throw the audio under the carpet, right? Now, what I'm saying, the extent is that if Baba Mohbad truly wants justice, he needs to pursue this audio recording. Call BJ. I want the name of this person. Submit it to the legal team. He mentioned, what is his name now? The OJ. OJ is Mohbad official photographer. Bring OJ on board. Petition OJ. Petition police. I want you to investigate OJ. Based on what?
Mr. Utino, can I quickly put in something? I want to say something.
I think the same thing goes to Iwomi. I think it goes to Iwomi too. If Iwomi has justice, he has
we are going there. Now, that is why I'm trying to still corroborate what I said earlier. To talk about that, we are going to be neutral to these people. We must not preach them to either of the party, Baba Mohbad, Wunmi, whatsoever. Because we find that these people are inconsistent with their storyline. They are liars. Wunmi lied to the public. Baba Mohbad lied to the public. So, anybody who is the public, let me finish my submission. You
the prime witness, none of them that lies. It is you that is public that has lied to yourself. It is you that are twisting whatever they say. It is you public.
Let me ask you something. Do you believe the driver that drove Mohbad?
The prime witness,
do you believe?
None of them lie.
Do you believe? Do you believe
None of them lie.
No, just wait. I'm not rotating.
The driver that drove Mohbad, you yourself, you said the driver that drove Mohbad said that they fought. And then the driver didn't say that. He said there was an argument. There's an argument.
Okay, do you think the argument No, Otumba, wait.
Excuse me, you take it for fighting. When Mohbad is getting to the driver said Wunmi told Mohbad. See, Wunmi told Mohbad they should go to hospital. You didn't say anything about that.
Otumba, hold on.
You are just
Otumba, hold on.
Whatever they said in their statement, the paper is now mention it.
Otumba, let me finish my
Why are you taking argument to fight in Toronto? Why are you taking it? It is so public.
Otumba, I agree they argue. What will have led to you or to your wife locking clothes in your body, on your neck? Was it trying to force you to let in your neck? Explain to me. What will have made your wife
with his
Otumba, don't explain until you listen to me. You will answer. I will give you the floor to answer. I want to mute. But listen to me. What will have been that quarrel that led to Wunmi locking clothes in Mohbad's body on his neck? Was he trying to button Mohbad's clothes properly? Go ahead and explain.
If you doesn't let me explain.
J boy, don't call me.
With 5 months old, with 5 months old baby, right? And when they got to the show, can you hear me?
I'm telling you from the show now. I'm not forget when they got to the show. I'm telling you now.
Yes,
that
can you hear me?
Is the line. Is that line of quarrel or fight? I call it fight. You say it's a mere quarrel. I'm hearing you, but don't go to
okay, let me explain.
What will have left?
They went to that show with a new baby, 5 months old. And Mohbad picked a fight with his friend. And in the process, the glass got broken. And 5 months old baby was in that vehicle. Then, when they were on their way home, Wunmi said, "Why are you fighting your friend? Is it because," let me say it in Yoruba, ṣé torí pé o ti wá lówó? Ọ̀rẹ́ tó jẹ́ pé kò sí nǹkan kan nígbà tí ò sí nǹkan kan lẹ ti jọ wà. So, and that made Mohbad mad, and the exchange was, it is argument. And one thing leads to another thing. You know couples, let me tell you one thing, Rotesam. If you and your wife went on an occasion, went out and you got there and picked a fight, you think your wife is going to support you? You think your wife, she's not going to have a serious conversation with you? I don't know how you guys, mature men, I don't know how you reason. Mohbad picked a fight with his friend, with a childhood friend, and the process, the glass got broken with the 5 months old. 5 months old baby inside that bed.
Which pick a fight? And
you think your wife is not going to have a
fight with Prime Boy. They got into an argument, disagreement, and he said,
He's not going to have an argument with you.
They were not like fighting.
Are you guys serious?
Can they find fingerprint on Mohbad? No. They will never find Prime Boy fingerprint on Mohbad, but they will find Wunmi fingerprint on Mohbad. So he never fought Mohbad. When you want somebody like battling with that person, that's fight.
How many people told
That's fight, but Wunmi actually fought Mohbad. Even when she knows that Mohbad was injured, she was fighting Mohbad. That's a crime. So why should they arrest Prime Boy and leave Wunmi alone? Why? Is it because she's a wife? No. That's not good.
I have a different. You ask Paparino later, let somebody else talk. I have a different opinion of what you have just said. Right. So this is my own take. If what the driver had said is true, that
actually let me with the Prime Boy, how many people told Adura?
The point is, Otuba, let somebody else talk.
No, let Paparino answer my question. How many people told Adura on the Adura TTC?
So me, I have a total disagreement with what Otuba has said, right? So this is my own take. If it is true what this guy has said, that the wife held his locker and whatever, no matter the arguments, no matter what he has done in front of her, that make that embarrassed her, it is wrong. It is rubbish. As a wife, I'm not supposed to even do that to your husband. Under any circumstance. So in that point, she's an aggressor. I agree with that. But now, I want to say something. Our point of being here, like the main point of being here is, right, the reason why me I'm called anti-justice, why you are called justice is because you think the whole story of the nurse is a lie. It is framed. And me, I think it is true. Now, everything that driver has narrated in that car, there is nothing in that he narrated that will make you that say, this story that he's talking about the nurse is a lie. That is what I'm talking about. Your part of being an aggressor, dragging the husband neck is wrong. Morally, it is rubbish. But what I'm saying is, whatever has even happened,
Thank you, my brother. I love that part. Now, you see, we are moving forward, okay? Now, moving forward, this is where I told you that the entire family will meet Baba Mohbad. They don't want justice because they knew what actually happened to Mohbad. 100%. And they are covering it. We are just giving ourselves unnecessary headache here.
Nobody is covering it.
Both of them. Then what did they say that happened? Calm down, my brother. Calm down. If Baba Mohbad think and he said I live with me, look at Mohbad. Have you heard that? Have you heard that it gives cause of justice?
Yeah, I can say like that. Get money from.
Very good. Hold on.
You can say
Sorry, Rotimi, can I just answer this guy from
Salake, don't call me. I'm not done with
just
my
1 minute, if you don't mind.
Salake, I'm coming. Sorry. I'm coming. Let me finish this line before you come in. Now, if the driver, who is a witness, who drove Mohbad to the show and brought him back home, is saying, on Tuesday morning, 9 a.m., I received a call, Mohbad was fine. And Wunmi is telling you and I,
who called the driver?
The nurse tell me, Oga, don't interject me because
not Oga, who called the driver?
Don't interject me yet. When I'm done, you can.
I can see anybody call me.
When I'm done, you interject me.
I have answer for what you just said.
Good. If the woman now is now claiming that not came in 2:30, at that time Mohbad was still alive, the onus is for Baba Mohbad to petition police to do forensic on the driver's phone. Simple and straightforward matter. That will give us who is lying here, Wunmi or the driver.
Mr. Otimi, now can I respond?
That will give us I'm coming now, J-boy. I'm not pitching tent on neither of them. I just want the truth. Which is what you and I is looking for or are looking for.
J-boy, before you answer. Let's just forget.
Can you hold on? Can you hold on? Let me finish so that you will come in. I can't forget that. Let's forget that. We can't forget that. I is the one that has even brought more light to the matter at this moment. The driver narrated the side of the story and he said, somebody caught me. He's not a fool.
The driver didn't brought any light. There was no light. There's no light that the driver brought.
So you're thinking doesn't bring, but to me,
the driver said someone call me. Who is the name of the person?
Don't be partial about it. He doesn't know the name of the person. Don't be partial about it. Let them do forensic. Let me give you my response. Let me tell you.
Everything is forensic.
So now you said the driver said.
These people, everything is about forensic.
Mr. Otumba, please calm down. You said the driver called you received a call. You received a call around 9 or 7 in the morning. That somebody called him and said she got report himself that something has happened. That's what said established. So again, I want you to understand that this same driver also said, and he said at 12 and again, you will continue. He said at 12 noon, his agent. That's what I want to say. Hold on. That's what I'm about to say. Let me go. He said at 12 noon. At 12 noon, I'll call you. Just give me 2 minutes before anybody interjects so you understand where I'm going to. He said at 12 noon, his agent called him that they are seeing everywhere online. That's 12 noon on Tuesday. That they are seeing everywhere online that something has happened though. That they called him at 12 noon, Mr. Rotimi. At what time on Tuesday? The agent said 12 noon, they saw it on the internet. Like everything on the internet. 12 noon, that's what the agent said. Mr. Rotimi, between me and you, anybody in this box, at what time on Tuesday did that newspaper on the internet? Was it not around 5 in the evening? So that's how
Can I talk now? Why you tell you that was What are you saying? What was when the boys on the
Wait, 20
There's no way.
Before 2 o'clock,
Let me drop this. Wait. I have to drop this. I want to drop this for you guys.
What is when you talk, you don't understand what I said.
No.
Let me say what I said.
so it means Mohbad died before 12 o'clock.
What are you saying? You don't understand the English I said.
There is no way.
Wait, now, I said the English said
Before 12.
On Tuesday. At what time on Tuesday on social media?
Where on social media? How the driver? What?
it was in the evening.
He said where? There's no way.
Around 7 to 8 in the evening.
You can see Mohbad news on social media.
For now, the
That
driver
driver
said
is
he saw
lying.
the news. The driver said somebody called him that the news was online in the afternoon, 12 in the afternoon.
At 12 o'clock, yes.
So anybody in this box, out of all of us here, if there's somebody that saw that news 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, please identify. If not, then let's end this thing.
But don't forget that where celebrities started sending condolences for Mohbad around 2 o'clock. Yes,
There is
1
no
o'clock.
Wait, please. Let me just say this. J-boy. Let's forget the driver, every other person. Let's just talk about the nurse. You say you believe in what the nurse says. Now, I want to ask you just one question. Is there anybody in that coroner inquest that what that nurse says, that he came to treat Mohbad another particular time, he came to treat Mohbad? Is there anyone that corroborates that sentence? Is there anyone? Search your mind.
Please repeat yourself. I don't understand what you just said.
Now.
No, I get what Solake is saying. Solake, what do you mean?
Yeah, thank you.
All the people that came to inquest, all the guys are in that house, said the same thing.
That
nurse came to that house. So what are you driving to?
What I'm driving
What are you trying to say?
Now, the timing.
Let me tell you, Solake.
Now, let me say I want to believe any of them. Let me just pick one. Nurse says she came to treat Mohbad. Now, this boy.
Who are in their
This boy said. What is his name? That Mohbad cousin, the manager. Now he said the hospital, Darusha. He was in the hospital in the morning around 11 o'clock. Now the body guy dead. The doctor said it. Now, who is this person? This nurse you are talking about? Who did he come to treat?
You said
because at the end of the day, when you look at the timing of
everybody, everybody in the house said the same thing that the nurse came. So what are you now arguing about now?
The timing. I'm looking at the timing now. The timing.
Every one of them said the nurse came.
When you are saying people substantiate this whole thing, anybody in the house has said something. You are saying people on the outside, they do not collaborate. What people on the inside are saying. What concern people on the outside? When they did.
Money. When somebody said he came in the afternoon, and somebody said
people like Rota Sam that wasn't there, and some people like Paparino
problem with phone forensic? Why do you have problem with phone forensic? Why do you have problem with phone forensic?
Okay, you guys don't believe in the time.
What do you mean I have problem?
Why do you have
forensic?
problem with
You
phone
guys should
forensic?
make it easy.
You think that is how the government spend their tax
Is there anything bad
the
for us
forensic
to call?
countries?
Is there anything bad at this moment because there are discrepancies?
If you said I come with phone forensic,
For
I
them,
come with them right to phone forensic.
I will make
Let's
sure
look at the timing now.
Everything phone forensic, phone forensic.
Somebody not you want stopping it now. Meet the right people. It's against
Don't
his
mind
right
it.
now, boy. It's
The
against
driver
it.
says so.
I don't know why it's against problem. Whether he's against or not, that does not mean you should not do it. Now, J-boy, let me tell you something here, okay? When Mama said that on Monday,
Excuse me.
Mama
Hello, the
on
monitor on the platform. Excuse me. Please, one after the other. Let's not make it rowdy. That's why I came up. One after the other. If Otumba is speaking, no matter how agitated the question is, just mute. When he's done, somebody else can pick up. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, when Mama Mohbad stated that she called Wumi on Monday, in that two interview, one with TVC, the other with Channel TV, okay? And Wumi came out after several months that she acknowledged the fact that truly Mama Mohbad called her. And what we are asking police to do, because if Mama Mohbad actually called Wumi on Monday, and Wumi raised an alarm for Mohbad crying on Monday, and Wumi comes to tell us that a nurse came thereafter, there's something is not adding up. In other words, we call for phone forensic between Mama Mohbad and Wumi to know the actual day Mama Mohbad called Wumi. Okay? If it's on Monday or on Tuesday.
Rotesa, let me tell you something. Whatever these people say on social media, it has nothing to do with what their statement. Let me tell you, Mama Mohbad already went to the police station and wrote a statement. Let me talk now.
I'm coming. Mama Mohbad was an elderly person who granted an interview.
Let me talk.
Not just on social media. They said, oh
my God.
Answer you.
Mama Mohbad already wrote a statement at police station. It is going to state everything there. How she called Wumi and how she knows, how she got the news when her son died. Mama Mohbad already wrote a statement in the police station. And Mama Mohbad already came to inquest. She's already answered this question. This one you are talking about, it is interviewed on social media. And when someone is giving an interview on social media, he can make mistakes. So many Protestants don't dwell on that.
It wasn't on social media, it was the mainstream media that interviewed Mama Mohbad.
Yeah, okay. Mainstream media, but Mama already wrote a statement. Whatever he wrote in that statement, that is what matters.
Otumba, hold on.
Not what she said on social, on any news media.
No, Otumba, now let me tell you something, okay? The fact that this is the main reason we are all saying police has been covering up some things. There is nothing
they are covering. This same Mama.
Otumba, this is my view now. This is my view.
Son died on Tuesday.
He did that on Tuesday. Was on Monday. Mama Mohbad never corrected that.
One after the
never corrected that.
So let him finish. Just let's make some.
I said, for us to clear this, let them do phone forensic. It's not too much for the public to ask police to do. If there are discrepancies in their storyline, let them do phone forensic. And the driver also making it claim now that Mohbad
let me tell you, you know why the government
listen, let me finish my submission, then you come in. I'm not stopping you not to come in. But let me land with my thoughts, okay? If Mama Mohbad stated on Monday, and Wumi stated no, it was late hour on Tuesday, and the driver also stated that he died early hour on Monday or on Tuesday, not on Tuesday evening. So in 3 witnesses now who are key to this matter, Wumi, Mama Mohbad, the driver that drove Mohbad home. There are discrepancies in their storyline. Why are we public pushing this matter to Tuesday? Why do you want me to believe Wumi? I want to believe the driver.
Let me tell you why government didn't go for conference. The reason they didn't go for conference, they are not looking. They are not looking for who killed Mohbad. They are looking for the cause of death.
One after the other. When it's finished, just say if you are done, say you're done. Let the other person pick. It's an interesting conversation. Let's just keep talking, maturely. A job.
Please, can I talk?
No. Wait.
Mr. Solanke, let the moderator moderate. She's the one that is moderating now.
No. You see?
Somebody else talks now. Somebody that is let an opposing party.
Solanke, please, you brought a conversation. Let other people give their opinion first, sir.
Let an opposing party to talk about it. So he has said something. He has mentioned something. Let an opposing party talk. First of all, I want to start with the same mama that you said said something. She has after that time she has come outside to correct herself. Number one. Number two, like the way Otuba said it. For me, I'm of the thinking that whatever you say under oath or whatever you wrote in the police station to write is what matters. Whatever you are saying outside of that, for me, is maybe you are trying to maybe extort money, do whatever. That is what me I see that as personally. And secondly, have you seen what I wrote at the station? I'm examining him.
Allow him to finish.
It's okay. When he finish, you can ask.
When he finish, then you take over. So it's nice.
So you have been thinking that she had gone there and she had written Monday, and the police had decided that, since people have said Tuesday and she's writing Monday, let's cancel it and change it to Tuesday. That's what you are thinking of. I'm sorry, I don't think like that. That is aside. The second thing I want to say is, when you want to say that, you said 3 people. Baba have said, Mama have said, who again did you say have said? The driver have said. Yeah, those are 3 credible witnesses, 3 genuine witnesses. That in this case, if they have said so, why do you want you to think otherwise? Sorry to say, those 3 of them, there are not any credible witnesses because none of them were there to witness that death. The driver you are saying was not there to witness it. Baba you mentioned was not there to witness it. The woman you mentioned was not there to witness it. People that were there to actually witness it have all come back and said on Tuesday. So what are you? So if you are going to believe those people that were not there, that is also how you are going to. That is also your own school of thought too. And I want to mention something again. I don't like this aspect of when people are mentioning the driver said Tuesday morning. See, do you know if the driver does come outside and say somebody called me Tuesday morning that Mohbad is dead, right? Which I will be here, I'll be wondering, how is it possible? Did you not say it's did you not say it's on Tuesday evening he died? Tuesday around 2 o'clock he died. So how come somebody calling this driver in the morning? I will be thinking like that too. But the fact that the driver also came outside to mention another statement after that his agency called him, and the agency told him that somebody we are saying it online now. It's everywhere on the news, everywhere on Twitter, everywhere online now that this person that you carried to is around 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Around 12 o'clock in the afternoon. That is aside. And now, all of us that were in this chat, about 210 people, there is none of us here that would, for the agency to have said, it's all over the news everywhere that somebody has said. Around, okay, I'll finish now. I'll finish now.
So somebody else can pick up.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to finish now. For the agency to have called him and said it's everywhere on the media, it means out of 210 people here, there are 208 people here. Somebody too must have seen it, not only the agency, right? I don't know if there's somebody else that, and I'm very much sure, I'm very, very sure that news of Mohbad dead, it was outside in the media on Tuesday evening. So, in what world did the agency see it around 12 in the afternoon to call that man? That is my other question. In what world did that happen? So that's what I just want to say.
Can I come in now? Very quickly.
Okay, all right.
Timmy, let's the conversation go round first.
I'm addressing
this
on mute for now. Sandra, just 1 minute, okay?
Okay.
Now,
sorry, Mr. Rotimi, hold on. After you, Mr. Sholake can pick up.
Okay.
And then we just take it round. Okay.
Okay, let me address 1 or 2 things, okay? Now,
on the side of the agency that called, right? We don't know the platform they belong to. We don't know the time they saw the news, right? If there are the people at home can conspire together to support whoever they want to support. For us to know the fact of what actually happened is to carry out forensic investigation. Because now the nurse who said, I never saw Adura, I can claim to you that Adura was the one they paraded for the nurse to treat, not Mohbad. Again, what is conspiracy? If somebody say there's a conspiracy, how do it come about? Everybody there, they will all say the same thing. They will be lying. For us to believe them is for us to do simple investigation, which is forensic investigation. To see one, the timing, which is, I say, is very important. If they say the nurse came and treat Mohbad, no problem, we agree with you guys. We want to know the exact day Mohbad actually died, because Mama Mohbad, who said they were to go to market on Monday, narrated Monday's story. Sweet and wonderful story. After a while, Mama Mohbad changed mouth that she made a mistake. Okay, Mama, you made mistake, no problem. Phone forensic is enough to tell the world you made a mistake or not. Living there, the driver came on the time minute and said, on Monday morning they called me now, any hour Baba was dead. Now, this now brought another suspicion that, wait a minute, Mama Mohbad said Monday, she changed mouth to Tuesday. The driver is saying early hours on Tuesday. Darosha came. Darosha said by 11:30, thereabout, they called him. That there was, he even narrated the story of the mechanic who's supposed to be Mohbad's house. And they called him at 11. So there are discrepancies in their timing of reporting Mohbad's death. So what we ask is, if we are not taking time, why do you want me to believe Tuesday when there are discrepancies on ground for me for police to investigate further, to know the actual date that actually died?
Mr. to wrap up your thoughts so that Solake can pick up.
So my simple submission is, we need police. We call out police to do a simple forensic investigation into the matter. Get their phones. If whatever, lastly, if whatever DJ is bringing is so germane to Baba Mohbad, let Baba Mohbad petition Bukky Jesse, petition OJ, let them come out and explain the audio to us. Let BJ give us the name of that person. Bukky Jesse can't tell me and you that she doesn't know the name of the person that chatted with her.
You are very correct.
Thank you, Musalake. Continue, please.
Great.
Thank you for allowing me to say this. I will not be able to argue with anybody, because when people talk like this, I find it difficult to comprehend, because I cannot comprehend what they are saying. So it's better for me to just keep quiet and listen. What I can't comprehend is this. If a grown-up human being go to Corona Court, go for an interview, and say he made a mistake of what he's saying, like what D-Boy and Otuba is saying, that we should go to the police, what they go there. If police are not telling us what they go there, I don't want to believe what that person says outside. So where do I come from? How do I know that? I can't argue with it. I can't go to the police to go and look at what Mama wrote there, what those people wrote there. I can't go there. Police is not giving it to me. So I don't know. I can't argue with this woman. I'm sorry. It's like giving me a very difficult job to do. And if people came out to say this, I do not believe what they say. I do not believe what they wrote to the police. And the police is not giving it out to me. I want to argue with that. I'm sorry. I will move here. I can't talk again. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Thank you,
sir.
Your turn. And then Arifa, your next, and Wise Merit.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Foloske, you are very correct. because why I said so is that we are here, me and J-Boy and Otumba, we all are blaming Baba. Like, imagine you seeing B in your son's house, your son's spy in his room, and you forgot to tell the police that, which are the main key things that you have to state to the authorities for them to take action. And same goes to Mama Mohbad. Imagine you as a mother, you are saying that you made mistake, something that concerns about the cry of your breadwinner. They called you on Monday. How can you say you forgot that it was not on Monday when you knew that it was on Monday? Because they promised you money that day, in which was Monday. I even will me subscribe to that she followed Mohbad because of the promise they made Mama Mohbad on Monday. She have to go and help Mama Mohbad to stock her shop. So it means it was Monday. There was no mistake in that. If they can tell me that actually nothing happens on Monday, like there was no promise of giving Mama Mohbad money, there was nothing to go and see her on Monday, then we can say, okay, but even Wumi said she followed Mohbad because of that. She followed the Mohbad, she brought the baby to the show for the reason being that in the morning after the show, they can drive directly to Mama Mohbad. So, what changed? Why did they not go to Mama Mohbad anymore? Why? Did they call her? No. You even changed your plan and nobody called her. Mohbad never called Mama Mohbad on Monday. How could you promise your mother to give her money or to go and see her on Monday and you did not go and you never bothered to call her the whole day? You, the wife, never called her the whole day. And the woman now reached out to you the same Monday and she narrated that you started saying, oh, Komo, oh, this, oh, blah, blah, blah. Is that a mistake? Can that ever be a mistake? No, it can never, ever be a mistake. It's because they pressure Mama Mohbad to change her story, to change her statement. So I think if we really want justice for Mohbad, we should stop taking sides down, asking questions. Because imagine you as a mother or as a parent, you left your child in a daycare and you went there, God forbid you made something happens to your child, you are asking questions and they are giving you different narrative. What will you do as a parent? Will you just take one narrative and go with it? Won't you be curious to know why is this happening? Why are everybody giving me different narrative? Won't you as a parent? So we should not say because Mohbad is not our son, if the parents failed him, because normally all these questions we are asking, it's supposed to come from the parents. But if they have failed him, I think the public should not fail him. We should keep asking, pressing the questions to the police, to the family, to the wife. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Arifa. You, after you, Otumba, and after Otumba, we go back to JHY Boo and then Mr. Rotimi. So we're just taking it round. Okay.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Otumba. I just want to ask a question. Direct to Otumba. Go ahead. Just the question is, if you said, go ahead, Arifa, was a mistake from Mama Mohbad.
If I check your network, we can't.
If you said Monday was a mistake from Mama Mohbad, yes. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can now. Yeah.
All right. If Otumba says Monday was a mistake from my third, now speech back to that.
You're breaking up. Your network is breaking up. Repeat the question
what do you
again.
think has changed? Oh my God. Is it okay now?
Okay, go on. If it breaks up, we'll tell you. Also, you can write in the comment section as well, so that in case it misses some bits. But go on.
What I I'm putting to Otumba was, if Otumba insists that Monday being mentioned by Mama Mohbad is a mistake and has been corrected, what makes Baba change from Tuesday back to Monday all of a sudden? What do you think, sir? Otumba?
You know what? Whatever you guys push out, that is what Baba Mohbad support.
Baba is more closer to the case than any of us. Do you remember that? He have access to many things that we don't have access
to. He's more closer, but Baba didn't listen to whoever is closer to. He didn't even ask Adura about what's happened. He didn't even call his son that was there. Baba was living. Baba was listening to you guys, especially you, Arifa and Westo. You guys change every narrative and push it to Baba Mohbad. You, Arifa and Westo, and every other person. It is you. Baba believe you. Baba believe you guys than the high witness that Baba have known when his son was alive. He didn't believe that. He believed you guys. He believed this false narrative you guys are pushing out.
Okay, Arifa, hold on.
Arifa, hold on. False narrative.
Wait, before you continue. Right, see in the comment section, yes, we can comment and everything, but don't you dare try to shut anybody up. Okay? AIG Candy, don't try that next time. We don't come to your platforms and comment. Arifa is asking the question. It is well within his rights. He's not defaming anybody. It is well within his right to ask a question. Get that and let that get clear into your head. Thank you.
All right. Otumba, you see, the question is very simple, but you're trying to be diplomatic. I said, why do you think Baba switched from Tuesday to Monday? And you are saying Baba is believing our narratives. Or narrative. For him to switch and even make it an official stuff, definitely he must have seen something different from before. Look at what the
Arifa, let me tell you something. Coming to social media or any news media, coming to social media or any news media, it has nothing to do with this case. Whatever Baba Mohbad said, or I've been saying on social media, it has nothing to do with this case. If Baba Mohbad wants to change his statement, he can go to police station. Okay, I have new evidence. I discover new things. I want to change my statement or go to inquest. I want to come back to inquest. There's a new development. So coming to social media, supporting you guys' narrative, it's nothing to this case. Papa Mohbad has a lawyer. He has a team of lawyers. They can go back to Panti or whatever, or go back to the inquest. Coming to social media, supporting you guys' a false narrative. It can't lead us to anywhere. Tell Baba Mohbad to do the right thing. He knows where to go. Tell him to do the right thing instead of coming to social media.
Mr. Tumba, sorry, I have to interject you there. You see, it's borderline you trying to tell him that he doesn't have a right to speak. You know, Wumi just spoke not too long ago.
He has a right to speak.
Sorry, I just asked permission. I have to
calm down, let her finish. You continue, Tumba, definitely.
Okay, so as I was just saying, so, you know, Wumi went to TV channels and she stated her own, version of the story, or, her own recount of what she knew happened. Baba Mohbad, if he's doing that, that's fine. The bottom line, I understand what you're saying. It's also good that whatever they're saying, they're able to go to the coroner inquest or the court, wherever it is, the legal or the authorities to defend their statement. That's fine. But saying that, he doesn't have a right, because that's how it comes across. It's like you're saying, oh, he doesn't have a right. He has a right to say whatever he thinks. What's important is whatever he's saying, if he's asked in the court of law or wherever, the legal, maybe the police station or whatever, he's able to defend the questions that have been asked him. And the same goes for women. And that's it.
Right. Okay. Oh my God.
Let me chip in here. Please hold on.
Let me say something.
Please. There is nothing we may have to do. Our lawyer are more. Yeah, boy, it's not your time. When is your time, you will speak. We're not talking about your boy. No. When is your time? She may have to. Let Otumba answer her. You hold on. Otumba, continue, please.
Okay. Yeah. Don't say what I haven't said. Don't push words to my mouth. I'm not attacking Baba Mohbad. I'm not attacking.
I apologize if I got your thoughts wrong. Sorry. Go on.
Okay. I'm not attacking Baba Mohbad. I'm only asking the Arifa question, and he directed that question to me. What I said, if there's any development, if Baba Mohbad find out any credible evidence, he knows where to go. He can always change his statement at police station. He can come back to inquest. He can say it under the oath, not coming to social media. That is what I said. Everybody have a right to come to social media. Wumi coming to social media, Wumi didn't change anything from beginning. She's consistent. So if Baba Mohbad, if there's another development...
No, I disagree. I disagree.
Sasso, can you let me talk?
I also raised an objection to that, Otumba.
So, somebody is interjecting.
So, when I'm talking,
Can
you just to sentence whatever they want to sentence.
Just disagree. I'm not continue. I did not continue anything. It's just
the social
objection.
media,
Like, no, I disagree.
media news, the court of law, and Arifa.
Otumba, can I take over?
Arifa, even for an example, excuse me, for an example,
can I
you to Arifa, you say something. You said something about this case.
Can I take over?
Excuse me. You said something about
this case. Should continue, please, because it's done.
I only ask you a question.
Your testimony for what you said on social media on TikTok. We would have
continue, please.
No, hold on.
We would have jailed wherever you are accused. But when they brought you to the court of...
Mr. Tuma, 1 minute. Just wrap up your thoughts in 2 minutes so Arifa can continue so that we can move on. We'll move after Arifa, we go to yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Clear this particular topic. It's bothering me for some months now, almost a month.
Okay, but let's let Arifa answer him when he's done, and then we go to Jerry.
The question go to Arifa so that maybe he has.
Okay, just wait. Let Otumba finish. Otumba, you have 2 minutes. Finish your thoughts. Thank you.
Okay, 2 minutes. Yeah. Arifa directed question to me, and I'm just explaining to Arifa. Yes, Baba Mohbad said whatever you want to say. So you want us to believe that, right? So we can use that to sentence me or whoever in that house. No, it doesn't work that way. If Baba Mohbad have any evidence, he can go to police station, change his statement, he can go to inquest. And another good thing is about Arifa himself. Arisa came to TikTok. He brought a new evidence about how Mohbad died. And when they take Arifa to court under oath, he cannot defend it. And some people in social media believe Arifa then. So the social media is different. It's totally different to the court of law. Whatever you say under oath, yeah, we believe you until somebody, maybe lawyers examine you. Yes, But because Baba Mohbad come to social media or news media, so you want me to believe that, oh, it is true, Mohbad died on Monday. No, it doesn't work that way. Let Baba Mohbad go to an inquest or police station to rewrite his statement where they are going to question him. The reason he believed that Mohbad died on Monday and what evidence that make him change his word. That is what I'm trying to say. Not just come to social media. Monday. No, it doesn't work that way. So that's it for now.
Before you reply, Arifa, from what this guy just said, is involving for some months. It's only you. There's a lot of people on the domain. He said he has an affidavit. Have anybody seen it? When that thing came out, I think a month or two ago, I said maybe it's a typing error. That's what I said in Lexi's platform. I don't know. I didn't hear. I believe it's a typing error. But people keep saying it that if this is some money, is there any proof for that? They said he owns one affidavit. Even your name is saying it. Is there anybody that can convince us now, today, if that is true, that this man...
Mr. Sholake, are you asking a question? Because Arifa's John, so it doesn't look like we're biased. Are you asking a question so that Arifa can answer? Otherwise, then... Okay, let Arifa talk, then you can ask the question. Let him finish, because Otumba was speaking to him. Let him answer Otumba, then you can ask the question. If it's a question, we'll take it. But when you ask the question briefly, then Jebu will continue. Then the new people who have come up here would have a turn to speak, just so it goes round. So Arifa, continue. Arifa, are you there? Continue, otherwise we'll move.
You understand? Mama's evidence, Mama's interview should be enough. But you said social media is not useful in this case. Not even you. Even the magistrate at the coroner rules it out. That anything from social media is not needed. Accepted. You understand? But mind you, I still have this strong belief that after the inquest, maybe when they get to there are still useful. Mama's interview, including
repeat it again. Thank you.
You don't have a good head, so good.
Jibo, na Naija do. It happen, na Naija me I did.
Yeah, Arifa.
You understand?
Arifa, maybe you
can you hear me now?
We can hear you, but you breaking up. Maybe try to fix your network.
But we are hearing you like
okay.
You can talk now.
If I can go on.
No, you can talk now. Can I hear you now?
Okay. What I am saying is, if the social media is not useful, just like what Otumba said and what the coroner magistrate also said, but do you still believe, or don't you believe that there are some things that will be needed from this social media later in the future when they get to the higher court, like Umi's interview and those things she said by herself, talking about double nurse, one spent night, one come the other day, Mama Mohbad's interview, Baba's interview, Adura's interview? Or do you think the higher court to also rule out any information from the social media that they felt it would be useful? That's a question to you.
Arifa, you can't say that for now. When it gets to the higher court, they can't rule anything out. It is within their right. You guys can't push anything from social media to higher court. If they want to accept it, they will accept it. If they want to rule it out, they will rule it out. Let's get to higher court first. Let's speak about what is on ground.
Thank you for the response. Jay will continue now so that other people can speak. All right.
No, let's all talk. I'm occupied now. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Mr. Sholake, you had a question you want to ask. And then Ayaba Esther can take over.
Yeah, my question is this. The question is, this, what I said is on the 11th. Is there anybody here? I'm not blaming Alifa for saying it. I just remember it's been bothering me for some weeks now. Even with a lot of people saying it, even your name, that there is money about it. Is there anybody? Because I believe when that thing came out, I said it's a typing error. I've said it. What is his name? San, Chitu. His name was put there. But maybe those reporters, that paper, making an error, one way or the other. Is anybody can tell us now today about his family, even anywhere, even interview or maybe I didn't know. I just want to know. Maybe say, it's true. It's on the 11th. He said it's any interview.
Mr. Let me answer this thing you just said. So yesterday, I think I saw one of his interviews. The one he did, maybe yesterday for yesterday. I don't know. I know it's not more than 3 days ago. So what he said is, things that was like, we got Timu inquest this thing. Timu Corona. Listen, before I used to think maybe it's on Tuesday because that's what they told me. But now the things I'm hearing in the inquest, Corona, is now making me to change my belief. Maybe now I'm not thinking now, maybe this child maybe is on Monday he died. So basically, what really change his mind or change his mouth now is things that he's saying in the Corona court, which is things that we in this TikTok space we know. So what I believe in, for you to have said that in that interview, there is nothing like special that I saw aside what it was in the inquest that maybe the driver coming out to talk. Now all those things, that's what is making him see something extraordinary came over and he now knows that yes, this is it. That now made him change his thoughts. I don't need to get me, but that is what I believe because I saw that interview deep first yesterday. I can't remember.
Okay. I've not heard that interview. Wait, I've not heard that interview. It's good that you just told me now. So automatically, it that what you have been saying, because everybody here, at least on this TikTok, we believe this on Monday. Because they are not having on.
Fine. Talk for yourself. You believe, but I thought it's very far from that.
90% of people believe that. It's only you people don't believe that. Because when it comes to timing disabuse my mind. I'll tell you that. Timing disabuse my mind. Now, what I'm saying is this. So far what I've said now, I just told me now, because I didn't hear that interview. Now, can we tell him now to go and swear an affidavit to do that? Because as far as we know it's on Monday, it's like take it or you leave it.
Affidavit to do what, sir?
To confirm that it's on Monday. That man should go and confirm it. You forget about what they are telling you. If you are convinced, I'm convinced now. If you want to go and swear right now, yes, I will go. And I'll tell you the reason why. So, as a man of my words, I will go to everywhere and swear.
Mr. Solake, in the interview, please listen to the interview. If you go and watch it, you will understand that he is not convinced. Like, he's not sure what to say. He's just saying it based on testimonies that he was hearing in the inquest. Do you get? It's not like he has a solid evidence that yes, this is what happened. So how do you want someone to go and fill an affidavit on something is not 100% sure about? Something is just having doubts because of things that he's hearing from other people. Do you understand? You can do what you're saying if you have a concrete evidence. Maybe you've seen a video and show that it's on Monday. Maybe you've seen a strong witness that opened his mouth and say it's on Monday. But it does not have any of that. Do you understand? And because in that interview, the witness he kept mentioning was driver. So if you are going to use the word of the driver, as the mother take affidavit and swear. That driver was not even in the house when the children. So you get, he's just having doubts.
Now,
if you put that he's not sure.
Yeah, let me answer you. I have just told you, if I'm in his shoe, I will go ahead and swear I am ready for it. Why? I will tell you now. Because everybody, their thoughts, everything they have been saying is till Monday. No correlation. I'm not convinced my child died on Tuesday. Yes, I've told you it's on Tuesday. Yes, good. But from what I've heard in this corona invoice, I can bet my life that my child died on Monday.
Let me say something. Please let me say something. Please let me say something. So please let's move on. What you are talking about swearing affidavit or Baba Mohbad should go now swearing affidavit, we have moved past that. Mohbad, he didn't have any evidence. He didn't have any concrete evidence. If you what is the source of information? Where is it coming from? But if you said it's coming from social media, they will throw it out.
No. I'm not saying from social media. From the corona. I'm not saying from social media. Mind you. I said,
okay, let's move forward. Let's move forward.
I want to keep that. I have a question for you.
Yeah, this one is already in the bucket. It's already in the bucket. There's nothing about that.
Wait, I want to ask Mr. Solake.
Solake, you actually have a point. You actually have a point.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
So my point is, before I ask the main question, now this is what I want you to do. Right, so the inquest has happened already. All these witnesses that has talked, they've talked in Corona. There's a magistrate to give a total summary of what has happened and make his own submission, right? And we don't know the submission yet. Like 90%, 99.9% tell you that when that magistrate finish making submission, it's going to end up on Tuesday. Right? No, I'm talking about myself. I'm not talking about another person. It's my own opinion.
Okay, can you use the right word? That's all I want to just say. Just say I.
Okay, it's my own opinion. Obviously, I'm not talking for you. I'm not talking for
you. I'm just trying to help you. Just say you think. Don't say because people don't think something else. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. For me, right, I have 99.9% sure when the magistrate is done with his summary, he's going to end up in. He died on Tuesday. So my point now is, why I mentioned that is, if all these people have talked, before I now go to my question, if all these people have talked, right, and the magistrate, after they finish talking, the magistrate that is even listening to them, did not see any reason why I should change what has been Tuesday to Monday, then what ground does Baba now have that he is saying something that now switches to now give him the confidence of not going to swear affidavit or what did you say? So now my question for Mr. Solake is, if you are the one now, right, you have something that's happened, there's a 50% chance. Let me just say 50%, he's not sure, because based on the interview, he said it might be Monday or Tuesday, he does not know. So if something is 50-50, you are telling me you go ahead and share affidavit or something that you are not sure upon.
No, that's what
I'm asking you, if you are the one, will you do it?
No. That's why we are educating him now. We are trying to educate him. Baba, he's not sure. Fine. We are trying to tell him he has to be sure. Because if you are not sure, like me now, I'm very, very sure. 100% sure. Not even 99. 100%. 100. Now,
so where do you get your information?
Thank you. I will tell you now. Just 1 minute. Let me tell you now. Wait. You said, how am I sure? I'm convinced. If I'm Joseph Alaba today, I'll go ahead and do the necessary thing. Go to the court. My child died on Monday. From what I've been hearing, not on the internet, don't get me wrong. What people have been saying that online was that you set up yourself.
Mention the two.
Thank you. The doctor said this guy was brought in dead. Automatically, that was his rule out. Now, Darosa said it was called 11 o'clock.
National, can please explain why the nurse rule out because it's brought in dead.
He's talking about what the boy is
Why do you have to interfere? Let him explain. I don't understand what you say. Let him explain.
I've said it before. I've said it before. I've said it before. It's like you guys like people to repeat themselves, keep repeating the same thing. I've said it before. That nurse is ruled out. As far as I'm concerned, take it or you leave it. You may say anything you want. That nurse is ruled out from that Quran request. What everybody said. There are so many. Even prime boy, what is his name? That I don't know, I can't even remember their names. But to be precise, if I'm Mohbad, let's try to educate him. We just sick. We can go ahead.
Okay, wrap up your thoughts so that Ayaba Esther can talk and then everybody can, we can then just start contributing.
Yes. I will not be talking now. Let's try to educate him if he doesn't know what to do. I personally, I'm not saying you guys believe that guy dies on Monday from what they have been saying in the inquest. If you want to go to the, what do you call the CDC, you want to go to anywhere, you want to go to, that boy died on Monday. And there's so many evidence for it. So many. From what they say, not physical evidence. From what they step with their mouth in that inquest, the guy died on Monday. Thank you.
Ayaba Esther, are you there? You want to speak? So that otherwise we can bring it back to Otumba and the rest. Ayaba Esther, are you there? Okay, she's not there. Ajoka, you just... Okay, you're there? Okay, do you want to speak, please? And after you...
When it's time, I'll come up, please.
All right.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, Rotimi, sorry. Yes, Rotimi, speak and then Otumba can...
Thank you. See, the whole thing is this, right? I said earlier on, I don't know why we're having problem with phone forensic or try to know the truth of what actually happened. Okay. Let me bring Wumi in here. Wumi is the one that the husband died, right? If Wumi said her side of story and we, the public, part of the public is doubting what she has said. And we are saying, come girl, you lied to us. You are not being truthful about your husband dead, right? You came on media and told us that you want to come and take your trophy. Who were you talking to? You suspected somebody or some set of people. Now you come again to tell us about the North storyline, which wasn't clear. What the public is asking you to do forensic. Fine. A clear conscience fears no accusation. If you want me to come clean, it's simple. Let them do it. I want to support whatever you guys are supporting because I have no hands in my husband's death. Why is women team or supporter turning it down? I'm forcing it on us to believe that whatever she has said is the truth. We say no. Prove us for that. Let's forge ahead to even remove you from this whole thing. We turn it to quarrel. So to the best of my knowledge, there's nothing to hide. It's not too difficult to do, or it's not too much for the public to act for simple phone forensic. Throughout on Monday, Mohbad didn't have any activity. A celebrity who came from a show, Adura, who is not waiting for it, or a celebrity can still even tell you what he did on Monday. The Russian can still tell you what he did on Monday. But Mohbad, who is a celebrity, celebrity who went to show, came back, slept.
Is it my network? I can't hear him again.
Slept from a Monday morning. No, it's my network. It's my network. The call came in. Is it okay now? Is it better?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm audible.
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah. It must be the net. Mr. Rosumi, I think if you can hear us, I think the call is
came home.
Okay, well.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's better
is
now.
It better now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it okay now? Mohbad, who went to a show, celebrity came home from a Monday morning till Tuesday afternoon. That was declared dead by the family. No activity whatsoever. None of his friends could reach him, and they claim I called him on Monday. The mother stated clearly, I called my son. On Monday, the phone was switched off, and I called the wife. You guys are turning it. Okay, tell me who spoke to Mohbad from Monday to Tuesday afternoon. Ṣé Mohbad ṣe orò ni? Did he do orò till daybreak or what? I had to sleep for 24 or 48 hours and nobody whatsoever spoke to this young man. And we say we found it suspicious. And we are saying to Baba Mohbad, in as much already suspecting this, move further, get a court order, compelling police to carry out one forensic, including you, Baba, including everybody in that house, including the wife and the mother. Get court order, approach the court of law. It is your right. You have a legal team. It's beyond coming on social media to talk or on mainstream to talk. Approach the court. Baba Mohbad, do the needful. In as much we want to believe you, move further beyond coming online to tell us. Tell your legal team to approach the court and get court order to contact police to carry out full forensic for everyone in Mohbad's house, including you, the father.
Well said. Mr. Rotimi, are you wrapping your thoughts?
Including your daughter.
Well,
yes.
Yeah.
Simple thing we are asking. You already start suspicious that, okay, I see hanky packing in this. Mohbad actually died on Monday. Let's go back there. That is where the justice is tied. Let's get the real date. Yeah, we don't have problem of getting the real date. He died. If we get the real date, then other people have been lying. They will come forth and say why they were lying, why conspiracy. We can't see CCTV in his house. The CCTV in the estate is nowhere to be found. Then they should do phone forensic to unveil whatever these people are hiding. I don't know why. Baba Mohbad, you are ignorant. We want to help you. We hear your cry as you come out. Now go to court. Tell your legal team to go to court. It's our Subuki Jesse to give us the source of our information. Then do phone forensic for everybody in that house. Arrest my case at this moment.
Okay, thank you. Madam Ajoke, you just joined. You want to speak? Otherwise, Jepu, just hold on. Do you want to speak? Otherwise, Jepu.
Yes, let someone else go ahead. I will come, I'm here with you.
I think it's my turn.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Mr. Tumba, go. Go
Yeah, I think it's my turn.
Hold on. You were the one that had the last.
Let me say something. Just give me like 2 minutes. I'm going. Give me like 2 minutes. You see, a lot of people, they are not well informed about this case. You people should take your time and read the CTC. People like Solake. I think Solake, I don't know when you came to this justice for Mohbad. I think you came with Yomi. I believe you are a fan of Yomi. Fabi, maybe you came with Yomi. So you are not well informed. Please take your time, study this case, read the eyewitness CTC. You understand? Because you said something, you said Darusa too, said something on Monday. Darusa said something on Tuesday. Darusa was the one that sent mechanic to Mohbad house. That is how that 11 call came about. He sent mechanic to Mohbad house to go and fix a Mohbad car.
And that mechanic said Mohbad talked to him through the window. When the mechanic cannot get Mohbad, so he has to call Darosa. So that is how they call it.
So Otuba, at what time now Darosa hold on. Otuba, at what time now did Darosa stated he had Mohbad dead? Go ahead, Otuba. You have the floor. At what time? Let me tell you
something. No,
tell me this one. Don't tell me something. Tell me the question.
He said,
answer the question. I only observe you. You can't be lying.
Hold on. Mr. Shalake,
tell me the extra time.
Yes. I want to ask for a favor. Please help me. I need to be busy for 5 minutes. Please help me coordinate. I'll be right back. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. So
if you routing me, you can use common sense.
Darosa is the one that drove
You have the floor, Fuba. You have the floor, Fuba. Darosa is the one that drove by vehicle.
Excuse me now. No. Listen to whoever.
Let's calculate everything.
Don't calculate. You are taking your positivity.
Someone calculate everything. Let's clear this. When they call Darosa is the one that drove mobile vehicle to the hospital. That means they call Darosa from hospital. Darosa is the one that took Mohbad body from the first hospital to the second hospital. That means they call Darosa from the first hospital.
What time?
That's around 2:30 or something there about when they come to the first hospital. So you can calculate it. If they said they call Mohbad around 11 a.m. Do you think that Darosa will hear something like that and they wouldn't come over immediately?
So is that true?
Darosa, you know what I'm trying to make us clear?
They called Darosa.
What I want you to clear, he said we were not well informed.
So you want to calculate from 11 a.m.
to Otuba, you are already joining many things together.
No. So you want to tell me that Mohbad body stayed in that hospital from 11 a.m.
If you don't know the time,
to 2:30.
At what time Darosa said he was informed? Hold on.
No matter what time, no matter when they call Darosa, when they call Darosa,
you guys are not thinking right very well.
It is not about thinking right.
No, you told us now that we didn't hear anything, that we were not well informed. But I'm asking you a simple question.
It is you and Solake that's not thinking right.
I ask you a simple question. At one time now, Darosa stated the right request.
Solake, let's assume, okay, they call Darosa 11 a.m. that Mohbad was dead. So don't you think someone like Darosa, as closer to Mohbad, he won't come over immediately? So he heard that Mohbad was dead like 11 a.m. and he waited to like 2:30 when they brought Mohbad body to the hospital before he came over. And let's use our common sense now.
No. You are not using your common sense. That's the problem you have here now. The doctor said he was in the hospital.
What time they rushed Mohbad to the hospital? Okay. Even the hospital confirmed it. Is hospital line also?
No.
Is hospital line about the time?
My God.
That is what we want to prove.
You have to talk.
The hospital said they brought Mohbad body around 2:30. Around 2:30.
Dead.
And Darosa went straight to the hospital. So they come Darosa around 11 a.m. And Darosa waited till around 2:30 when he got that news to go and meet them at the hospital.
You see what you are mixing up. Was the north that came to Mohbad out 2:30, not the.
Oh my God!
It was the north. So if you guys are coaching yourself, teach yourself very well. It was the north that came into Mohbad's house at 2:30, according to police reports.
Okay, let's say 4:30. They brought Mohbad body to the hospital 4:30. And they already that Mohbad was dead, and Darosa waited till 4:30 in the evening before going to the hospital. No, so like listen to yourself.
Thank you. I'm listening to
myself. Listen to yourself.
Yeah, I'm listening to myself. Can I tell you?
It is simple mathematics. How can we together? How can Darosa hear Mohbad dead 11 a.m. and came over 4:30 in the evening? How is that possible?
Thank you. The Richard said he came 4:30. Mind you, he said he came immediately. He was in the hospital.
Immediately, and they already called him 11 a.m. That man is dead.
Now,
how is that hard together?
And what?
How is that? You yourself, you said, I quote you. You said Mohbad, Darosa said they called him 11 a.m. that Mohbad was dead, that is dead. And then Darosa now waited.
He went there in the hospital.
4:30. No, 4:30 p.m.
The reason is dead. He went to the hospital. Let's go one by one. And go to the hospital one time.
Solake.
Because you cannot convince them. You cannot convince them. Time.
Solake, let's move on.
Timing doesn't make sense to me. That's why I'm having a problem. The timing.
Let's move on.
I don't want to engage in this. Time. What does that time want to do now?
The timing is that
I want to be.
That's why I don't be diagnosed. That's my problem. Personally, I don't believe in you.
And the problem about this thing now, Mr. Solake,
the timing is a problem.
The problem about this thing now, Mr. Solake, me, you, or Tumba, whoever is on this platform, were strangers in this case. We mean nothing to whatever is going to happen to it. So whatever you think about the time is just for you. Whatever you think about the time is just for you. If you have a problem with it, it's for you to solve. If you have a problem with it, it's for you to solve. It is not changing anything. So if you know that one, it will reduce whatever pressure you are feeling.
No.
It won't change anything.
No, it will. Whether you like it or not, it will. Why? We are talking about it. People are listening to us.
Okay.
They know that they are being casted.
Okay.
They are trying to like us as a sheep.
I want to.
No. If you don't know, let me tell you why we are talking about it now. They are being casted.
Okay, I know.
I'm not saying you can get away with it.
Let's make it easy.
For you.
Let me ask the question.
For you.
Answer.
You can get away with it.
I didn't ask you. Hey, I'm not giving my submission since then.
Like a wrap up also, Jebu can speak, I beg, eh? Oh, yeah.
Jebu, I'm not saying, yeah, you can get away with murder in Nigeria. You can get away with anything. You can get away with anything. But I know the truth. I've just said it. That I'm convinced. Which the Lord who are convinced too. At least we set our mind. If they go ahead and do what they want and do what they like, we let them because of that. I won't. Everyone. But you know that, yeah, you have stepped in. You are in charge. You have the power. And you said, the police, the government, they don't do anything. As you go to the police, you keep saying it. Yeah, I agree with you.
That's not okay. I won't lie to you. I find it hard to compare what you say, but it's fine. Let me give my solution. So, what I want to say, because for me, but it's not about this thing regarding it. It's about this full forensic issue, like you mentioned, right? If you want to do full forensic, no, you keep saying you people are against it, go and do it. Nobody's going to stress about it. And what I want to address, when he started, he said he's going to start with Wunmi. If Wunmi knows that she's playing, he should go ahead and do a full forensic and convince the people. The people, which people are we talking about? Me, you, Mr. Solake, Mr. Otunba. She should convince you exactly. Then, the point I want to just give is, I just want to be in Wunmi's shoe right now. Right? I care less about whatever someone and society media is thinking about, right? In as much as nobody is bold enough, nobody has the balls to go to the court and accuse me directly that I have a hand in the death of my husband. Whatever you are doing here for me, I will just sit as trash. Until somebody has the nerves. For example, a father-in-law has the nerves to go and directly accuse her that he feels like something. Now, that time she has to now start defending herself. Now, that time she now has to start calling for forensic. Let me do forensic to prove you wrong. But in as much as nobody has accused her on that basis, all what they are just trying to do is let's find out, which is what they are finding out in the corona. And I'm very sure very soon people get the result the corona will give. And once after that time, nobody's just how I put it. The father is still not okay with the whole process of everything. He still thinks the corona has cheated him another time. He goes to another higher court. Let's leave people like that until you not directly accuse her, right? Until then, all your energy about the forensic, let it be with Baba. Let him be the one you are focusing your energy on. Let him be the one you are telling to call his lawyer or to push for forensic, not her. Because she has nothing to prove to anybody, because nobody has accused her lawfully about anything. You always say what you are saying on social media.
You want to wrap your thoughts? So
Yeah. Which for me is just talks, gossips, cheap talks. Until you do the right thing, like properly accuse her in the court of law, let her now come and start defending herself through all these things. Then you have it. Then that phone forensic, you can now start pushing it on her. But as of now, take it to Baba. Tell Baba to do it. Thank you.
All right then. Who's next?
Shall I come in now?
Yeah, he's right. He's right. What he's saying. But
let me start. Okay, just quickly speak. Then you can then go. Take your time. That's okay. Yeah? All right, Mr. Continue.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, this is 2:59, if I'm not mistaken, Nigerian time. So give me like 5 minutes to talk, or maybe I use less than that. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning. Good evening, wherever you are. Well, the case of Mohbad, it's quite unfortunate that Nigeria is a lawless country. Nigeria is a criminal country. It is quite unfortunate and horrible, because this case of Mohbad, this is very, very plain. All the truths, all the facts, it's out here. We all hear it, we heard it. As far as I'm concerned, Mohbad has been fine before, they took him to the hospital, according to the doctor. Because the doctor said they brought him in. And the body that, of Mohbad that they brought him to the hospital, as far as he is concerned, the body has been lifeless for the past three hours or more than that, according to the doctor, on that Tuesday. And now, they said the nurse arrived around 1 p.m. on Tuesday, which was September 12, 2023. And now, Wumi, hide the certificate, the client certificate. Because according to what we heard from Wumi and all of them, they went to they were all, at police station when Mohbad, when Mohbad dad went there to report that, something happened to his son, the son, fine, he made the reports, you understand? But police refused to follow up. Now, Adu Abeni said, Wumi was the one that told him that Prime Boy, Ibrahim Owoduni, had a fight on that day at Ikorodu with Mohbad, that he didn't, witness it. Now, where were you, Wumi, when the nurse was, administering, whatever that is doing with Mohbad according to Wumi, September 12, 2023. Where were you? Wumi said she was in the kitchen preparing Indomie. Wumi was the one that said it. And later, Wumi now said, no, it's not. Later, she now said it was the nurse that caused Mohbad's crime. Now, according to the nurse said Wumi was with her. Wumi was there when she administered whatever, the medical whatever that she did with Mohbad. Now, if we all want to think about it, why is it that Wumi lied? You understand? According to Adura, it wasn't there when Mohbad and Prime Boy was fighting. Does it make sense? He said Wumi was the one that told him. And now you have a death certificate, crime certificate, and you refuse to give it to your father-in-law. Does it make any sense? Now, your husband was the one that died. The husband died away, right? And when the husband died away, the only thing that you can tell the father of your husband, your darling husband, when you saw that man, you said, "Oh, Baba, carry the lifeless body of your son, take it to your Eloro." You understand? Now, this same Wumi said there was no any CCTV camera in that house. That was what she said. There was none like CCTV camera in the house. So they later discovered that, as a matter of fact, there was a CCTV camera in that house. Now, Wumi said, "Oh, this is my husband, the youth, my husband youth, or whatever, she call it. I'm trying to put it precisely as, she said it. The husband of my youth. We never had a fight before in our life. We're just, like Rosie and, sweet and honey. You understand? And later, we now discovered that, as a matter of fact, they had a fight, a terrible fight. And why is it Wumi lied that, they had a fight? Up to this present moment, Wumi has never come out and tell us that, come out and tell us that, yes, it's true that I had a fight. Is it not obvious that something is wrong somewhere? You understand? And they said it that this
I'm
is
sorry,
a criminal
madam.
country.
You are the one that just telling us lie. Now, what are you speaking of is all lie. It's all lie. It's all lie.
Finish now.
Mr. Otuba, let me just
She will finish. She said 3 minutes. Let's give her. Let her finish.
Okay, Mr. Otuba, you don't
Yeah, you will respond when she is finished, please. Because if he talks now, it will be like argument.
That's unfortunate.
Hold on, just a second. Mama Joke, just a second. No, Mr. Tumba, I watched most times you try to interject. It's not nice. When somebody, let them make their submission. I always give you ample time. Let her finish. And until she finishes, nobody interjects her. Let her finish. Write your questions down. When she's done, you can ask the questions. And that's okay. Thank you, ma. Please continue. Hello, ma. Are you there?
That certificate to Baba house where they were both living. You understand? Now, when this same woman said, Please, that will favor my husband. I don't want you to no, don't play it again. Don't say it again, because they can actually, favor my husband. This is the same husband that you said this is your life partner. That you love yourself. Something, you understand, that you never had a fight. As a matter of fact, you are just, Rumi and Juliet, you understand, you're so straight. Now,
you're breaking up. Or is it my
somebody came out?
Hello, ma, you're breaking up.
What we can?
Hello, ma, you're breaking up. You want?
Am I breaking up?
Yeah, repeat some of it again, because you broke up. Yes.
Oh, okay. I said Wumi said, don't play that thing. It's going to favor that's going to favor my husband. You understand? I don't want you to bring it out again. Don't talk about it. Don't say nothing about it. You understand? Because I don't want that to favor my husband. Is it not the same husband that you said, you bought Juliet and Romeo? Are you getting what I'm saying? If you truly love your husband and you don't know anything about his crime, why is it that someone is bringing evidence out and you don't want that to help your husband? Does it make any sense? It doesn't make any sense. You understand? Now, the nurse said Wunmi was there when she ministered those whatever that she ministered to Mohbad. You understand? And Wunmi said no, that she wasn't there. She was at the kitchen preparing indomie. And she later said it was Adura that was preparing indomie, that she has already confessed that she was the one that was preparing indomie. Does it make any sense? And now the driver said they had a fight. Okay. You understand?
Can you wrap your thoughts up in about 1 minute plus? Is that okay?
No problem. No problem.
Thank you.
You understand? The driver said they had a fight. Predwell said they had a quarrel. You understand? So tell me what, does it make any sense? One thing, I've already rounded up, you understand? Because we all know the truth. If we like, let us speak the truth. You understand? As far as I'm concerned, I'm not after the character of Baba Mohbad or Iya Mohbad or whatever. You understand? I'm only going to say that Wunmi, she knew what she did. You understand? Nobody sent to Wunmi. Nobody sent to Wunmi. Wunmi did it out of annoyance. You understand?
Mommy, can I ask you?
You understand? Before you ask me anything, I'm going to round up concerning that one. Please, allow me to say something. Allow me to say something to Otuba. And the rest of people that hate justice. You understand? That doesn't want this country to be at peace. That does not respect the law and order on this land called Nigeria. You understand? Let me give you this straight. You understand? I'm happy that Trump, and not only President Trump, you understand? Obama did it when he was there. You understand? The rest of them have been doing it. And please wait. Deporting people from America. And this is the reason why I supported Trump, and that we continue to support America. You understand? Deport whoever that you want to deport from that country. You understand? Then let them go and face their country. What is going on in their country? Because
thank you. We need to
wait, please. We need to speak.
Madam, let me tell you something.
People like you in this country, you don't want the best for our country called Nigeria. You understand? You are the haters of Nigeria. You don't want the best for this country.
Thank you
so much. Let me allow you all to be talking.
Thank you. Right, okay. Right, some fresh air. Okay, so have you got some questions? You want to answer her questions? Okay,
I have some questions I want to ask. You are not allowing me to ask. I came in before October. Okay, yeah. Firstly, the way that woman started the submission is uncalled for. You are an elderly woman, the way you stand. I cannot stand anywhere
someone, even foreigners condemning my country, that is uncalled for. Where you are in US, the crime rate in US is more than Nigeria.
Also, I'm here in Nigeria, currently here in Nigeria, which none of you wicked ones in Nigeria can do me anyhow. I'll speak it the way it is. Nigeria. Mr. Tumba, please just go. No, Jacob.
Yeah, then that one aside. Whatever the woman said,
you have no point in that.
Excuse me, what this woman said, she saw what I saw. Excuse me. Whatever this woman said, she saw live. He said,
just hold on. Mr. Tumba, give me 1 minute.
He said, Wumi was cooking there, who told me?
Mr. Tumba, give me 1 minute. Just give me a minute. Just, you have questions for her, direct questions based on all the things she said. If you do, ask your questions. You have 2 minutes to do that. Mr. Rotimi, 2 minutes, and then the person who hasn't made the submission can take this. So just so we make it beautiful. You understand? So 2 minutes, ask your questions. Forget what she said. I apologize for the nonsense that you might feel is not right. Okay, just ask the question.
I'm not going to ask her any question because she doesn't know anything. She doesn't know anything.
Okay, leave it.
Because what she said about this case is all lies.
Okay, that's okay.
Do you want me to point out her lies?
No, don't point her lies. Don't point her lies. Just ask questions.
Let me point out her lies.
No, I said no. We're asking questions now. Let's just make it civil. Mr. Rotimi, you have questions, ask. James, yes. Come to just stand down.
Mommy Ajoke, don't you think it would have been very good? Because I love the fact that you have your conviction that Wumi fight Mohbad. Don't you think it would have very beautiful if Baba Mohbad take a bold step to sue Wumi to court? And again, asking courts to compel police to do full forensic for Wumi and the rest of people in the house, rather than accusing this Wumi just on social media. And that's why I want to believe you, that's why I want to trust you. Or Baba Mohbad, don't you think that would be a very beautiful thing to be done by Baba Mohbad? That's my question.
Okay, let me answer you now. You understand?
Thank you.
Hello, can I go ahead, please?
For 2 minutes, please. Thank you, ma'am. Okay.
Okay then. Now, Baba Mohbad doesn't need to do anything. You understand? The law need to take its course. The law need to step in and do the right thing. What is necessary. You understand? It is not about Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad doesn't need to write any petition or to say that, oh, please, this is what I have, this is what I don't have. Oh, Adora, this is what I have, this is what I don't have. You understand? The law they had about fine of a person in the house, they need to do the needful. Is the law that need to do something.
Well, now, Mommy, for over 18 months now, that the law did not do anything. And the case is like this, and the Papa is there telling us he's fighting for justice for his son. He has a legal team, a son that they pay over 10 million naira to handle this case. So why is the money for if I'm coming?
Can I follow it up? With
yeah, respond there. Let other person ask.
Okay, Mr. Falaki, ask your question.
Thank you.
Have a question.
My question was a follow-up.
No, wait.
There's no need, so you guys can
there's no need because she's already said there's the government, so let's leave it.
There's the government, yes.
Okay, Mr. Falaki, hold on. Mr. Falaki, you ask your question. Salza, do you have a question? Yes, no?
Yes, I have a question.
Okay, so after you, after Falaki, then Mr. Jebu can make a submission, and then we'll go back to Otumba. Just that way.
Madam Ajoke.
Okay, that's
no, I thought it's mine first.
No, you are the one.
Okay, you have a question. Okay.
Let you ask first.
Madam Ajoke, you see, I don't know how long you've been abroad. You see, when we look at ourselves, the way we do things in that particular of the world, Africa, you have to be forceful. I agree with you. It's the police that have to do their job. They do their job normally where you are. You don't have to force them. Even talking alone, as we are talking now, is enough for them to do their job anywhere we are. Now, but when you have to use it peculiar to your own case, where you are living. I won't say it's a crime from the way we were set up as a Nigerian. How do I get out from it? We are not telling about Mohbad that you have to take the bull by the horn. You have to do it yourself. You have to cry out. We have to, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
okay,
forget the enforcement.
Submission. You're asking a question. You got 2 minutes there.
It's like, I want to convince her that I know what you say is normal. What you say is normal. But in our own case, it's not normal. We have to, that force has to be there. Like the way we are talking here now. Can we imagine? Everybody is talking like that. And we are listening. That this, he has been to the police, he has done this, this is what he wants me to do. You know, let him, you know, that forcefulness. That forcefulness. We don't say, the man has tried. They failed him. Not keeping quiet. Not going to all this social media. Sin is believing. Talk to the authority. This is what you want. This is what happened. This is what you've seen. Not on the internet. Not on social media. I hope, madam, I agree with you. He doesn't have to do it. They should have done it themselves. But from where we come from, let's be realistic here. It can happen. Thank you.
Mr. Shola, now please, sir. We all knew, as far as I'm concerned, I love to say it the way it is. You understand? I love to say it the way it is. Because I want the best for my country. You don't know how long I've been in America, but I've been in America for the past 40 years. You understand? All my children are born there. You understand? I value Nigeria. I respect Nigeria, my country, because I'm not a bastard. You understand? And I want the best for Nigeria. But I'm only speaking it the way it is. You said Baba Mohbad need to come out and, explain this, explain that. The man has been coming out. As far as I'm concerned, this is my own, the way I say it. I'm talking about the way I say it. Does that mean that is the way everybody in Nigeria have to say it? The people that heard about what is going on with Mohbad's case? I don't know. You understand? I can only come out and speak my own truth. You understand? The truth that I know, that is what I want to speak. You understand? Because I want the best for our country, for our beloved Nigeria, you understand? For our beloved country called Nigeria, you understand? It is quite unfortunate and so saddening, you understand, the way things are going in Nigeria, you understand? Now, you said Baba Mohbad need to come out and, do this, do that. As far as I'm concerned, the man has, been coming out, and he's coming out and, doing what he knows best to do. But this is the thing that we all need to know. The system is so corrupt. The people in judiciary system, they are so corrupt. You understand? That when they talk about the police, what is on the ground in Nigeria is not only the matter of police. You understand? I'm not saying that we don't have bad ones among the police, our police officers. We have majority that are good, and we have few of them that are bad. You understand? They've been not bad. They are the ones that are bad in police, in Nigerian police force. They are planted in there by the corrupt people of Nigeria. You understand? You see the lawyers, when we're talking about the lawyers in Nigeria, forget about them. I'm not even going to say all the lawyers in Nigeria are bad. You understand? We have 1% or less than 1% of them.
Mommy, wrap your thoughts so that Solaki can answer your question.
Okay, ma'am. Now, we have our lawyers that are good, you understand, but majority of them, they are not okay. This Mohbad case, that you are saying that Mohbad dad need to do this, need to do that. If I'm going to tell you, from my own experience, what I encountered in Nigeria, from the law side, you understand, I will tell you, they already concluded. You understand? In the judiciary system, among the lawyers, they're not ready to give Mohbad any justice. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. Okay, thank you. Salzot, your question?
Yes, so thank you very much. Madam Joke, don't you think that, for if the police come out,
if you want to call me Ajoke
All Stars, ma, if the police come out now and say, yes, now we are ready to do justice for Mohbad, and where we want to start from is, okay, I'm coming, is by arresting Baba Mohbad first for the quick burial of Mohbad, for him giving out instructions to bury Mohbad. So now, let's arrest Baba Mohbad first. Would you agree to that?
Because she was stranded. Now, first of all, there's no reason for anybody to say they want to arrest Baba Mohbad for, going out, for going there, like, okay, I need to bury my son. You understand? Remember, Baba Mohbad did the right thing. You understand? He went to the police. You understand? Police need to take, to take from Baba Mohbad. You understand? They would have, said, okay, Baba Mohbad, all of you that came to this police station, you understand? All of you, you're under arrest. You understand? Detain them and continue your investigation. You understand? He went there. He went to the police station, the right place to go. That is where he went. He went to them. And secondly, again, you understand, Baba Mohbad, after the police, the police people that he went to, you understand, after they chased him away, you understand, he carried the body to deposit the body into the morgue. What happened? You understand? They refused. You understand? No, because they refused. As far as I'm concerned, the man did the right thing. You understand? Because as a pastor, you understand, even though if I'm not a pastor, even though if I'm not a prophetess, you understand, something happened like that, what are you going to do? You just have to say, okay, God, I take it at, what am I going to do? Let this body go and, go and rest. You understand? Let us go and bury this body. You understand? That is it. You understand? As far as I'm concerned, nobody can arrest Baba Mohbad. That is my own opinion. If all of you in this Nigeria, you understand, if you want to say prosecute Baba Mohbad, as far as I'm concerned, the man doesn't need anyone's prosecution. That's it. All right, thank you, ma. Now, who has okay?
Wait, can I ask her a question before I give my
submission? Ask the question. Okay, ask the question.
Yeah, Madam Ajoke, I want to ask you a question. Yeah, I know how you think. I know who you support right now. But as Ajoke, as a mother, Ajoke, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, please.
Mommy Ajoke, okay, sorry.
Let me ask you a question.
No, Mr. Tuba, hold on, please address her the way she wants you to address her. Then you now ask the question. Just so.
Can you get just?
Her name is Ajoke, right?
Do not use madam, don't use those words. Mention the name.
I don't need your mother. I don't need ma'am. Ajoke All-Star.
Mother.
Deal with it.
Okay, as a mother, put yourself in Baba.
I said Ajoke All-Stars. They are not addressing me. What you see there is Ajoke All-Stars. Call Ajoke All-Stars. We have so many Ajoke. So the case of
okay, let me ask you a question. Let me just ask you a question. Forget about name.
You pronounce Ajoke All-Star.
Forget about name, Paparino.
No, you have to be able to respect.
I'm not going to call her name again.
Okay, yeah. Either you use the pronoun she or Ajoke All-Star.
I'm not going to call her name again.
You cannot ask me any question. The arrogance and the wickedness coming from you.
Okay, if you come here to make a submission, you are bound to be asking questions. You are bound to defend what comes out of your mouth. You said nobody can arrest Baba Mohbad.
I said address me.
Let me talk.
For the people that are listening to the case of anything,
they will not be one.
Ajoke All-Stars, because we have to
let us, okay. As a good father, as a good mother, let let us all of us let us put ourselves on our
please hold on. Papi, are you moderating? Yeah, are you taking over? Paparino, are you taking over? So I can let me know so I can just let you. Okay, he's not saying anything. Maybe he's busy. Right, Dr. Satuba, continue.
Yeah, let us put ourselves in Baba Mohbad's shoe. Baba Mohbad, when he got there, he said he saw a pool. He went to upstairs where he used to discuss with his son, and he see pool of blood. That is what he said. He see pool of blood, and he came downstairs. The next thing is to arrange for burial, and there's lots of people. Even the lawyer came to inquest, and lots of people, even Darusa at inquest, said they told this man, don't bury him, let's do autopsy. For the fact that this man saw a lot of blood in upstairs in his son's room, despite a lot of people begged this man still went ahead and buried the guy. And someone comes here, that person doesn't need to be arrested. That means he already noticed something. He already noticed that there was a crime. If it's Baba Mohbad, is he protecting someone? When you saw the pool of blood and you went ahead and buried your son, and a lot of people beg you not to bury that son, that means this man is protecting somebody. So he needs to be questioned. He needs to be arrested. And at the inquest, the two toxicology, what did they say? What was the reason that affected their result? They said because Mohbad is not embalmed. Mohbad was not embalmed. Who caused it? It is Papa Mohbad. Because they beg him, they plead to him, despite that he saw the pool of blood. So he needs to be arrested. So that's it.
That is what she...
And then I'll come back and then I'll repeat my submission.
Okay. That's what the criminals in Nigeria, the way you talk, this is the way they talk. You understand? This is the way you talk. I just have to let you know, the truth is bitter. The truth is bitter. Oh, I'm trying to, now can you hear me? The truth is bitter. The criminals in Nigeria, the way you talk, Otuba, that is the way they talk. You understand? Then we try to bury the facts of the matter. You understand? Then we tell you have evidence. Go to the police. You have evidence. Go and hire police. Go and hire a lawyer because they know.
No, talk about Baba Mohbad that saw full of blood and where the head and buried his son.
Let me talk now.
Talk about that part.
Let me talk now. I need to talk.
You are the real criminal here.
There's no way you can come up
the way you even thought, the way you give your submission, you are a criminal like Baba Mohbad.
Don't attack now. Don't attack. Don't attack.
They call me criminal.
Everybody, please mute. Everybody.
Why are you guys behaving like this?
Don't worry,
You heard him calling me criminal.
I will address it. Lady Ajoke. Okay, or let me call Ajoke All Stars, please.
No, I thought you
I was just going to talk. Okay, go ahead.
You see,
do you know the reason why I said that? He said something. You understand? He said something that I don't want them to arrest Baba Mohbad. You understand? That Baba Mohbad was trying to cover up for somebody. You understand? I am an adult. You understand? I'm over 60 years of age. When people talk to me, I know the full meaning of what they are saying. You understand? So he was the one that felt, arrogant in his speech towards me. That is why I said what I said.
Okay, Lady Ajoke All Stars, you mind, yeah? Just for peace sake, just retract that word or retake it back. The word of saying, trying to compare to criminals. And Mr. Tumba, when you do speak, you also need to retrace the way you came across, okay? And let's keep it that way. So continue, Mark. Or Shalake, you Because I think
I can address Otuba on that. You see, it's true. What Muhammad did was very wrong. We said it on so many times. But he has a reason for doing it. Even he was nailed for doing it in the beginning. Luckily for him, he didn't really to death. Luckily for him. But the day he said something, that's why he had to do that. I said, which, as taking somebody, I would say writing thing, because when you say writing thing now, at your face. But if you think about what he said, why he did it, let's think about that. He gave it an excuse, which is relevant to me personally and some people. He supported me. I did that. Why do you have to do that? He said it, that he was thinking, this is his own thought. We are not there. His own thought, and his reasonable thought. That, okay, let me go to police station. Let me see what the police will do with this. If they can help me, tell them, okay, this is what happened. This is what happened. Police didn't do anything. Can we just take that on board? As taking somebody, no, I won't say right again. Because if somebody is right thinking, what he did, left to me, he's trying to say that if somebody can hear me in this situation, I can hide myself. I want to go and deposit this person in the morgue. But it doesn't happen. Okay, go ahead. You guys go and bury it. Bury it. Because as a Yoruba man, it's the way we live in Wale. Yeah, it's true. I don't want to see because my own child. Go and do what you want to do. And that's what he did. Without fighting for that, I'm sorry, I can't. I know it's a mistake. I won't do that personally.
Hey, Mr.
I will not do that.
Can I come in there? If you don't mind, I borrow your time. I'll borrow 1 minute of your time. Okay, so for me, Mommy Ajoke, says they said not to call you Mommy. Lady Ajoke, All Stars, and Mr. Tumba, and everybody listening. I think we can all agree on this, right? In hindsight, what he did at the time has played, about Mohbad I'm speaking about now, has played a significant impact to the outcome we're experiencing today. Do we all agree on that?
Yes.
Right. So I think maybe apart from, let's use as a case study, I think for Nigeria, most times, because of the fact that the medical system is a bit porous, it's fair that we should not be swift to want to bury. We should put those bodies in the morgue and let some sort of autopsy or toxicology, whatever, let it take place. Because if you look at this,
Papa Mohbad went to the mortuary to deposit the body. They refused, they rejected the body. What do you want him to do now?
Okay, can I answer the question? Okay, so from what we understand, we're not there. From what we understand was that when they went to the police station, they didn't get a police report. So no mortuary or morgue is just going to let anybody bring a dead body there. Now, I'm not putting the blame on him, but for all of them would have to take that responsibility. Everybody who...
And according to what we knew, according to what we had, Wunmi has that certificate, the death certificate.
That's what I'm saying, Ma, that I'm not putting the blame on him.
That's what I'm saying now, like, because it's not true.
Okay. JHY, everybody who was there, this is my thoughts or my opinion, right? Everybody who was there, who got the cops from, or the body, I'll use the cops now, from the house to the hospital and then to the police station, they all have they have shared responsibility in not enforcing, I'll use two words, ensuring and enforcing that they had the documentation to put that on the morgue, plain and simple.
I want to ask you a question too.
Go on.
I want to ask you a question.
Go on.
So, Mohbad's lawyer came to inquest. Darosa came to inquest. You guys gave signal they took Mohbad body to the police station to morgue. Baba Mohbad already decided that he want to bury Mohbad. Darosa said he begged this man, don't bury him. The lawyer said he begged him, don't bury him. He said he already made up his mind that he want Mohbad to be buried. Baba Mohbad already planning for burial.
Okay,
so forget about police station or more.
Can I answer? Because I think you're asking sort of.
Yes.
Okay. In this case, listen. It's the word of each other against us, against another. Because just as you were saying that they told him they want to carry the body to the morgue, the other party is also saying no, that it was they went to the police station, the police didn't give them any report. So that's why I said, if you want to remove yourself from it, you have to place responsibility on all of them. Because if I go with your train of thoughts, even if Baba Mohbad was saying you wanted to bury, at that point I will insist and actually want to call the police on him and say, maybe you are an accomplice to the murder, maybe there's something you know, because why are you not wanting to get the police report so that we put the money in the morgue so that we can find out what killed this young man?
Okay. One second.
Yeah, go on.
Baba Mohbad said himself that he thought about it being Wole.
What does that mean?
So he didn't want to preserve Mohbad body for anything.
What does that mean? Explain
so
that.
Why are you people defending Baba Mohbad? He took the body to the police station. He took the body to the morgue. He himself said your daughter married being Wole. People
are talking. Somebody needs to calm down. Let me hear it. So many noises. Just calm down. Otumba, are you asking the question? Is Jabu just one after the other? I'm getting wrong.
Yes. So now I said even Baba Mohbad himself, he said he already decided to bury Mohbad. There's nowhere he said he want to preserve Mohbad body.
Okay.
He said himself, Otota Bari B ni being Wole. So taking Mohbad to police station or taking it to morgue, Baba Mohbad is not preserving Mohbad body. He want to bury it.
Okay, but you see, okay, so at the end of the day, Please, with all respect, before he decided that he wants to go and bury the dead body, right? What first did Baba Mohbad did? What was the first thing that he did? He carried the body. Please wait. He carried the body to the police station. Where do you need to go to report a crime or to report something that you know that it is not normal? You have to go to the police station.
Thank you.
You understand?
They didn't carry Mohbad to the police station.
They are the ones.
It was the
They are the
driver.
ones that need to take over. They are the ones that need to take over.
Yeah, thank you. He didn't carry Mohbad to the police station. It was the driver that brought Mohbad body. He insisted that he cannot carry dead body.
Mr. Tuba, are you giving us that information based on a reliable source of you being present? Because if you're telling me it's based on...
Yeah, from reliable source. Because Darosa came to...
What is your reliable source?
Darosa came to it.
Reliable source. That is not... Coming from reliable source. He carried the lifeless body to the police station and they refused to do anything. They refused to listen and do no red.
Let
me say something. Let me just give. Let me just give. Can I be short? You have been coming between. Also, wait, Mr. Edison. Let me just say.
Can I interject?
So what I want to say is very simple, right?
Hey,
what I want to say is very simple.
you guys just somebody
Wait,
look at me. I couldn't even say anything. But continue.
I need 1 minute.
Continue. So you need what? What did you say? Sorry, you said you need what? I didn't.
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay, all right. Carry on.
Yes, quickly. So I want to see after if you go back to the from what he said, Mohbad's lawyer said, and Arusha said, and all of that. Personally, what I know is Mohbad's dad went to that police station, right? Not because he's trying to get market to put that boy in the book, right? And again, I want you to remember that one man has come out with his violin and I've said that Mohbad's father called him on the of the night. They are coming to bury him for the beginning of the night, right? So, him going to that hospital was not because he had plans to preserve that body. It was because they need a permission to transport that body from the island all the way to Ikoyi. Because without the police family, they would have struggled to do that. Right? So all the whole idea of he wants to preserve that body, he wants to do this, he has had the intention of burying that body in that same night. Even though I would demand that the next morning,
your voice is a bit. It seems like you're far from your microphone. Can't really hear you very well. We're hearing you, but you're a little bit far. So maybe you want to bring yourself closer so the other people who might be struggling to hear. So continue.
No, I think people are very good. I want to say.
Okay, yeah, I couldn't hear you very well. But anyway, I could hear you a bit when you were a bit far off. So I don't know if the question was directed to me, but if it wasn't directed to me, any other person can go ahead and answer.
No, it was not a question. I just said something.
Okay,
everybody else can.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, can I talk now? Hello, can I talk now?
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you very much. You see, when we look at the whole thing from the beginning, when they call Baba Mohbad, go through the back door, and Baba went there and he saw blood. Not only him, even Baba is lying, right? If it is lying, but not only him that said that, right? Now, immediately you saw this, the next thing, you were there, then they call ambulance. The ambulance they call, what was the intention of the ambulance? To take it to Kobodu. They pump into police station. When Baba got to police station, this is the man that was sitting down inside the car. But Baba said that he was sitting outside the car, but when they didn't answer them on time, he now came out. If you went there to report your son, that something happens to your son, it is you that are supposed to go out from the beginnings. Immediately they got there, and you explain to the police what you saw at home. So for that, Baba is already agreed that let's take him to Kodo and bury. Probably, I'm just saying it's not. I wasn't there. Probably it may be driver that said it can't be transport the dead body to Kodo unless if they have a police report. That's why they pump into another police station, not in their area. Baba just came out and gave us another narrative. That is exactly what happened.
Okay, Mr. Eric Will, I would have to wade into this. So you see, if we even have to go, because you see, first things first, let's keep our emotions at bay. We're just talking, well, none of us are there, we're analyzing with our brains. Exactly. So based on what Mr. Eric has.
Hello, please, I have a question on what that Uncle said.
Okay, yes, please go ahead. Ma, please go ahead.
Good evening, everybody. Though I know Otumba very well. I mean on this Paparino program. And me and Otumba, we always do bad goes. Otumba, I always call you my brother. I like him because he's always on his point. If Otumba is hammering on something, Otumba will continue on it and you can't change him. So I know him very, very well. Otumba will not take anything easy from anybody. I like him, he's a man of his word. But Otumba, something I know is there is no one that will be in this life that will say he will pray for his son or his daughter to die. No. We are all, grieving on what happened to this guy. We're not happy at all. But my question is, because I'm beginning to realize some things. that is why you see me ever since I've been on this program today. I kept quiet. I listened to everything that everyone said. All what Sister Joke said, she's on point. I understand.